for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's up? It's that boy Coach Malachi Williams in the building. We back. New media today, USA Boxing. We are back. Yes, sir. We in this BIH. You feel me? We are in this BIH, man. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Hit that like button for the old boy. Peace to the family. Let's go ahead and drop this in the chat. Peace to the family. Now look at you guys as family. You know, the ones who rock with me. The ops, we care nothing about the ops. We care nothing about the other side. That's why I do everything in my power to disrespect them, push them off the block, because I don't like them. I genuinely do not like those guys nor their supporters, to be honest with you. So, you know what I mean? We always do our best to run them off the block. But today is church Sundays. So today, church Sundays, you know what I mean? We sit here. Today is the day that if you are a fanboy, you shall be delivered from your sins. You know, we'll sit down and talk to you, rub a little oil on your forehead. You know what I mean? Today is church Sundays. This is the only day that a fanboy is allowed on this station. This is the only day that a fanboy is allowed. We allow fanboys to come over here, and maybe they can be healed of that sickness of that they have. You see what I'm saying? So this is the opportunity here. Phone lines will be open. We need to get the likes up. You know the routine. Y'all get those likes up for the old boy. Once we get to over 200 likes, bam, phone lines will be open. We're taking international calls, and we're also taking U.S. domestic calls. That's how we doing it, okay? The phone lines will be open later on in the show. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Yeah, man. It is what it is, man. I have dudes, man. These dudes is obsessed with me. They hate me, but they watch me every goddamn day. They'll call, some of them will call and all this stuff. They have an obsession, man. These dudes have daddy issues, and you know they just some bitches. That's all they is. To be honest with you, but hey, man, it is what it is. It is what it is. Anyway, man, let's go ahead and do this, man. Let's go ahead and do this right quick. I want to talk to the people, man. Go straight to the chat and go talk to the people, man. Y'all hit the like button for the old boy. The Mexican monster, David Benavidez, destroys David Lemieux in 3. You know, he did what everybody knew he was going to do. You see what I'm saying? I picked him. I think I went live yesterday in my car leaving the gym, and I said I had David Benavidez stopping him in like 6. He stopped him in 3. It is what it is. You see what I'm saying? He stopped him in 3. Now, question is, will Plant or Charlo be next? Now, I know some people are saying, well, damn, why you ain't put Canelo name in there? The reason why I ain't put Canelo name in there, because we know Canelo ain't going to fight David Benavidez. Canelo specifically said that he was busy this year. He has a deal going on with the Zone and with Triple G and another third fight. So he ain't going to be available this year anyways. Now, the question I have is this. Will the WBC allow him to keep that belt at 168? Shit, if he's going to be busy, if he's not going to defend his titles, right, against any of the mandatories, and that's assuming if he have any mandatories right now. I don't know if he have any mandatories right now. He became undisputed in November of last year, and he just fought a fight at the light heavyweight division. So he didn't have to defend any of his titles. So 6 months ago, Canelo became undisputed, and he hasn't defended any one of his titles yet. That he's won from an undisputed standpoint. I'm saying since he became undisputed. That's what I mean. Since he has become undisputed, you know, he hasn't, you know, there has no been any pressure or mandatories or whatever for him to press him to defend those belts. So that's what I mean by that. But let's continue. David Benavidez destroys David Lemieux like he was expected to do. David Benavidez was too big, too strong at the end of the day. We all saw it, right? David Lemieux came to fight. He damn so came to fight now, boy. I take my hat off to him, boy. David Lemieux went out like a G. He came to fight. He was throwing punches. He was cracking David Benavidez. He was landing on him, but David Benavidez was just eating that shit. He said, man, I'm gonna eat this shit, man. Go ahead and get you on up out of here, partner. And that's what he did. That's what he did, right? David Lemieux did come to fight, as I said before. He did not come to lay down. But at the end of the day, it was not enough. To no avail. He ended up getting stopped, right? His corner threw the towel in, as they should. Benavidez is now the WBC interim super middleweight titleist. He is the WBC interim super middleweight titleist. And he is the mandatory, as of right now, for the WBC challenger, which is Saul Canelo Alvarez. That fight last night made him the mandatory to fight Canelo, challenging for a WBC belt. We're going to see what Mauricio Sulaiman do, though. We know how that worked, right? Now, the sense is that such a fight won't work as it relates to Canelo and David Benavidez. But it's around the way. It will happen soon. That's what they're saying, right? The sense is such a fight right now with those two won't work, won't happen right now. It just depends on what kind of leeway that the WBC is going to give Canelo Alvarez, and I assume they're going to give him that, right? But let's hear what David Benavidez, Sampson Lewkowicz, Sampson. We'll just say Sampson because I don't know how to pronounce his goddamn last name. You know what I mean? So what he's saying that, hey man, listen, we know that the Canelo fight ain't gonna happen right now. We know that, right? So Benavidez, the promoter, Sampson, what he did say is this here. He said that we don't like to talk about Canelo. We don't like to speak about Canelo because we know we're not going to get that fight right now. We know that. This is what he said, right? So he said, we all know that Canelo won't fight David Benavidez. This is what Sampson said, which is David Benavidez's promoter. They're all with the PBC, but Sampson is the guy who specifically promote David Benavidez fights. And then, they also work with it. They also work with the dude named Tom Brown as well. So the PBC worked with the two white promoters. I gotta add that for all you Wakanda guys out there. They don't work with Leonard Ellaby or Floyd Mayweather. They don't work with them. I don't know why, but that's neither here nor there. You see what I'm saying? Just had to throw that shot in there, to get stir the pot a little bit. Anyways, now Sampson said that we all know that Canelo won't fight him. So let's please stop talking about Canelo. But what he did say was this here. He said, so he's basically saying Canelo is ducking the Mexican monster. That's what he basically said. He's saying that Canelo is ducking the Mexican monster. He didn't say that, but if he's saying that Canelo won't fight the guy, he's refusing to fight him, then what you call that? We got to keep that same energy. You know what I mean? For Caleb Plant and Jermall Charlo. It is what it is. Face of boxing, baddest thing on the planet. Yeah. Whatever. The fact of the matter is he ain't fighting David Benavidez, so, who knows? Now, those are the facts. Those are regardless of whatever it is. Regardless of whatever conclusion you come to or whatever, at the end of the day, he's not fighting that guy. So let's move on. So basically, as I've said before, names such as the WBC middleweight titleist Jermall Charlo, these are the two names that Sampson named. He named WBC middleweight titleist Jermall Charlo, and he named the former IBF titleist, which we know he lost to Canelo Alvarez when Canelo became undisputed, Caleb Plant. You know what I mean? As the secondary WBA middleweight titleist, David Morrell, was also mentioned. So what he's saying is this here. He's saying that, listen, David Benavidez has three options. He's not going to fight Canelo. That ain't happening. You see what I'm saying? So he has three options. His three options are all PBC fighters. His three options are all on the same side of the street. And this is what he says. I'm just waiting on those guys to sign the contract, insisted David Benavidez. He said that he sent all three of those guys contracts. And then he said, those bitches knows what's up. He called all three of those guys bitches. David Morrell, Jermall Charlo, and Caleb Plant. This is what he said. All PBC fighters, same side of the street, right? Let's continue. Now, Joshua Buatsi, he won a 12-round unanimous decision, guys, victory against Craig Richards. Buatsi got outworked in spots in the fight, but he still won the fight. I picked Buatsi to win 12-round decision, but I'm not going to lie. I'm not impressed with Buatsi. Just being honest with you guys. I like the guy. He's a good fighter, but we'll just say this. I wasn't impressed with his performance last night. I'll just say that because I do like Buatsi, but I wasn't impressed with his performance last night. He fought in spots. You see what I'm saying? After knocking Craig Richards down in the first round, he kind of like just paced himself. And to me, he was getting outworked, especially in the middle rounds. But hey, it is what it is. You see what I'm saying? But in my opinion, he's not ready for the top guys like Dimitri Bivol, Joe Smith, and Beterbiev. He's not ready for those guys. Babbitt won a unanimous decision, and he looked slow, predictable as hell. All you Babbitt fans, boy, Babbitt ain't nothing to be messed up with. He's a big, powerful, strong guy that's slow. That's it. No head movement, no defense, don't know how to cut the ring off, really don't throw his jab like he should, and he has gas tank issues. I saw that yesterday. You know, when the person get tired, they get lazy. They don't want to do the work that it takes to get on the inside in order to get their shots off. You see what I'm saying? Now, Babbitt did win a unanimous decision, as I said before. And I'm saying again, to me, this guy's a one-trick pony, and I'm not impressed with him at all. I'm not impressed with him. So for all you Babbitt fans out there, yeah, he got a fan-friendly style, but I'm just not impressed with the guy. I'm just being honest with you. You see what I'm saying? If he fights any of the top guys in the heavyweight division, which I heard that he moved down to the Bridgerweight, which that fight he had with last night was at the Bridgerweight division. He's getting his ass knocked out. I have Joe Joyce knocking him out. Hell, I even held Trevor Bryant outpointing him. Outpointing him. Shit. Anthony Joshua put him to sleep. Alexander Usyk, box circles around him and stop him, because he going to get tired. You know what I mean? Now, Zhanibek is now being billed as the new boogeyman of the middleweight division. Zhanibek. You see what I'm saying? Zhanibek destroyed the previously unbeaten Danny Dignam, you know what I mean, with a fight, ending with an uppercut. He ended up with the uppercut in the second round to win the vacant WBO interim middleweight title this Saturday evening, yesterday. You see what I'm saying? And he did it in, I think he did it in Las Vegas, right? Now, the question I have is this. Will any of these guys like Jaime Munguia, Triple G, or Jermall Charlo be willing to step up to the plate and fight Zhanibek? Zhanibek, he want the smoke. He ain't got but 12 fights. You know what I mean? So we're going to see how that work out. We know how the politics of boxing works. The politics, stuff that makes sense to me and you don't make sense to the boxing world, and as it relates to the business aspect of it. So I'm going to just leave that at that. Now, which fight, question I have for you guys is this. Which fight was the most exciting fight for you guys yesterday? Do you guys think that any of the top middleweights would be willing to step into the ring with Zhanibek, a guy that only has 12 fights, 12 professional fights? Now, we know his amateur record. We all already know that. But when any of those top guys be willing to get in there with him? The WBO is vacant, so I'm pretty sure he's going to fight for a vacant WBO title. That's what he should do next. And now that I think about it. Who should David Benavidez fight next? Canelo is off the table. So his only options is the 3 PBC fighters, Morrell, Plant, and Charlo. 2 of those guys are in the same weight division. And all 3 of them are what? PBC fighters. So those fights should be easy to be made. Let's get to this. Shout out to Arlette in the building. King 47, what you say, family? Say Zhanibek called out Charlo and Andrade, but Andrade moving up. Yo, Andrade moved up. Andrade moved up in weight. So, I'm not gonna lie, dog. It's certain things about boxing that I just really, really hate right now. Like, bro, it just seems like some of these fighters, man, they talk all that shit, bro, but they just, like certain fighters, I'm only gonna move up if I can fight this one fighter. And then other fighters who are already at that weight division, I really don't want to fight this guy because I don't fought this one guy for the bag already. So it's like, man, me personally, I just wish that sanctioning bodies would just say, hey, listen, okay, have the next guy up mentality. Okay, you the champ, you have to defend your title. And you have to defend your title against this guy. You got, I think the sanctioning bodies should mandate all fights. Because you leave it to the promoters, unless Don King is not in the game anymore. So that's what I think should happen. Mandate the fights and then force the fighter to have to pull out or not. Because if he pull out, then that means he duck it. If he pull out or his promotional team pull out, similar to what Jaime Munguia did with Jermall Charlo. Jermall Charlo, well, I'm not gonna say Jermall Charlo. Al Heyman sent Oscar De La Hoya an offer to fight Jermall Charlo, and Jaime Munguia, his team, they pulled out of it. They say they ain't want the smoke. They ain't want to fight him. And then he was going to be mandated to fight for the interim WBO title. That was next. Jaime Munguia and Zhanibek. Oscar De La Hoya pulled them out of that. No, we don't want to do that either, man. So then he had to end up fighting the guy who he fought last night to win the WBO title. The vacant title. Come on, man. So you got Jaime. Come on, man. You giving him bro, we got to keep that same energy, dog. Shout out to Dirty Red. Hey, for dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, what happened to Andrade and Benavidez? Andrade was going to fight Zach Parker. Andrade was going to fight Zach Parker, Dirty Red, and he ended up hurting his shoulder, and he had to pull out of that fight. That was going to be his first fight in the super middleweight division. He's going to fight Zach Parker. Allegedly, he's supposed to be having surgery on his shoulder, so he's out of it. And what happened was, if Andrade never would have pulled out of that fight, then the winner out of the Zach Parker Andrade fight will fight the winner out of Benavidez and Lemieux, which we know Benavidez won that fight, and that's what was going to materialize from the grapevine. You know what I mean? That's what's from the grapevine. But Dr. Mofongo, what did you say, family? Say, Coach, I swear, I say the exact same thing. Whenever he fight, whenever they fight, we want gets mandated. Yeah, just listen. Just if I'm the sanctioning body, just mandate the fights and then make the fighter pull out like Jaime Munguia did. Make them pull out. And then it'll tell us everything we need to know. Hey, look, man, this fight was mandated. Dude, buddy wanted to fight it, but the other dude ain't want no smoke. He pulled out. For whatever reason, he pulled out. Whether it's business, his baby mama didn't want him to take the fight, his cousin was on child support, whatever the reason may be. You didn't take the fight. That mandate. If it's mandated, you shouldn't take the fight. Ramos, what did you say, fam? He said, Coach, ended Benavidez as a super middleweight and Boo Boo moved up to super middleweight. Yeah. Absolutely. He's in the super middleweight division. He said Morrell fight versus Benavidez, more reality than planning Charlo because says he really wants David. Yeah, okay, then that's good. That's good. I wouldn't mind seeing that fight. Morrell, he got 3 options. The good thing is this here, Jesus, all of them are PBC fighters. All of them are PBC fighters. All of them are PBC fighters. You get what I'm saying? So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Loyal to the soil says Charlo will sleep Benavidez. Hey man, he can't sleep him in the middleweight division. He can't sleep him in the middleweight division. You know what I mean? Charlo said the man don't bring nothing to the table. You know, that's what he said. He said he don't bring nothing to the table. So but Charlo said multiple things. Then he's saying he will move up. As a matter of fact, I think I got it right here where he said that. Hold on.
I move up in weight class, go up to 168. Challenge this man for all the marbles.
The Mexican monster, yeah.
The Mexican. You keep throwing that up every time
I remember the guy was everybody scared of that guy. You talking a lot of shit. That's all I want you to say.
So he said he'll move up to fight this guy for all of the marbles. The guy he was talking about was Canelo. Mike kept throwing the Mexican monster in there. You know what? I'm gonna put some respect on David Benavidez's name.
Put some respect on my name.
Y'all say what y'all want to say. Y'all saying, okay, he ain't fought nobody. Okay, the people who are somebody don't want to fight him. And this is always my argument, that he haven't fought nobody, argument. I hear that. He ain't fought nobody. Okay, I get it. Who is somebody? See, when I ask that question, who is somebody, the waters get real murky. Okay, who is somebody then? Who is somebody you want to see him fight? Canelo got all the belts. That's somebody, right? Caleb Plant fought Canelo and lost. That's somebody, right? Jermall Charlo, he walk around at 200 pounds. He say he gonna move up, and his name is always linked to David Benavidez because every time they had a fight together, Jermall get drunk and allegedly he's drunk according to what David Benavidez said, and he calls him out, say all kind of stuff, and you see David Benavidez push Jermall Charlo on the arm, and he back up 25 feet behind 30 niggas and go to run, and so that's always tied together. You see what I'm saying? So hey man, if you're willing to move up to fight Canelo at 168, you should be willing to move up to fight those other guys. But he did say he'll move up, so we'll see what happens. I just want to see the fight. See, I'm not the put the fighters in protective custody guy. I understand that some promotional companies, the witness protection program is real. I get it. I understand. And I understand that they have dedicated witness protection program YouTube channels and propaganda channels who spit the propaganda. I get all of that. I understand that. It is what it is, baby boy. Me, I call it like a TI is. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to tell it like a TI is, baby boy. You see what I'm saying? And the way I see it, the sanctioning bodies need to mandate these fights. I don't give a damn who you is, how much money you got, how big you is, how popular you is, how many Instagram fighters you fought, how many Instagram followers you have. I don't care about none of that. Hey, look at baby boy, check this out. You did good, baby boy, but you got to defend these belts. You got to defend these belts, right? Check this out, baby boy. Now, you've been in this division for 20 years, and you ain't fought no champions in this division. No, not one. Right, so like what we doing? What we doing? Like James Jugger said, what we doing? What we doing? What we doing here? What we doing? You see what I'm saying? So this is the year. These past 5 years we've been seeing undisputed fights. These past 5 years, women been going undisputed. You know what I mean? Men been going undisputed from 2017 all the way up to now. You see what I'm saying? We had what? Crawford became undisputed. Usyk became undisputed. Josh Taylor became undisputed. Canelo Alvarez became undisputed. We talking about the men. And Jermall Charlo became undisputed. So in 5 years, we have 5 fighters that become undisputed in 5 years. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. Shout out to John 916. Hey, okay. Dropping that $2. Bam! Super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He say Benavidez would mop Charlo. He's no Montiel. Hey man, listen, man. As I said before, right? You know, we can give all of our predictions and stuff like that. And I'm with you on that. Like, I want to see those damn fights, bro. I want to see those fights. I don't believe in protecting nobody. I don't believe in nobody getting no special privileges. I don't believe in none of that. No, man, we're going to take this back to the old school. Everybody got the Waller. If you don't know what Waller mean everybody got to fight. That's what we say in Florida. Everybody got the Waller, man. Look here, man, baby boy. Check this out, man. Hey, you going to have to fight this dude or you going to drop that belt. You got to fight this dude or we going to drop you in the rankings or something, man. All this ducking and dodging, shucking and jiving and making excuse. Look, we ain't with all that, bro. We ain't with all that. You are a championship fighter. You need to fight. You need to fight like Hagler did. Hagler did it. Shit, Sugar Ray Robinson did it. Shit, Roy Jones did it. Then B-Hop did it. Like James Lights Out Tony did it. Why these dudes got to be special? Yeah, I ain't with all that though, man. Shit, I don't want to protect niggas and all that. I ain't with all that protection stuff. Shout out to Dirty Red. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said Benavidez should fight the guys who are willing to fight him. David Morrell Jr. said he with it. So let's get it. Okay, cool. I'm with all that. I'm with all that then. David Morrell say he want that smoke. Okay, sign in to get this and let's make that happen. Let's make that happen then. Let's make that happen. I'm with all that. That's all I want to hear. That's all I want to hear, man. I don't want to hear nothing but smoke. If they listen, let's see who you gonna fight next. Let's see who you're going to fight next. But don't tell me that, okay, this guy ain't fought nobody, right? And that's one thing. And okay, that's fine. But when you see this guy's actively trying to fight these guys who you say they're somebody, and the guys who you say somebody are actively saying, hey, man, we ain't fighting this dude, you can't blame the dude if he can't get the guys in the ring. That's all I'm saying. I don't care who it is. And see, I don't care who it is. He said, hey, Coach, congratulations on unifying the YouTube, Twitter, in the Island Boys title last night. Sources say that pay-per-views was 1.2. I put pause on Buddy. Put pause on Buddy last night, man. I got that TikTok title, man. I got that TikTok title, man. I put the pause on Buddy last night, man. Right before the Benavidez fight. Yeah, man. That's all I'm saying, bro. I ain't, loyal to the soil. He say, it's that sissy era, Coach. I just want to see the fights, dog. That's it. I'm not protecting nobody. Nigga, I don't give a damn if you white and you're a champion. I don't care if you black and you're a champion. If you Hispanic and you're a champion or Asian. Don't make me know, never mind what your race, color, creed, nationality. It don't matter to me. Dog, are we gonna see the fights? This ain't because where you from ain't got nothing to do with a check left hook. Ain't got nothing to do with bobbing and weaving. Ain't got nothing to do with manipulating the space in front of you within the pocket in order to land your punches and angles. It ain't got nothing to do with feints. It ain't got nothing to do with slipping punches, slipping counter, catching catch and shoot. It ain't got nothing to do with none of that. So I don't care nothing about all that other stuff. You see what I'm saying? I don't care nothing about it, boy. I don't. Let's see how many likes we got, man. This is unacceptable. We got almost 300 people in here and less than 100 likes. This is unacceptable, people. True. This is unacceptable. We got to get the likes up. We got almost 300 people in here, and we will probably end up having 400 before this live is over with. And we got less than 100 likes. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. So this is all I'm saying. All I'm saying is this. I want to, David Benavidez looked real. To me, he looked real good last night. That's the best I've probably seen him look. I'm not talking about just the size difference, but I'm saying he came in at 166 pounds. So that means he can make the weight. He made the weight. He made the weight. 166 pounds. And I told you guys, see, this is what's going on in boxing. I told you guys, boxing is 90% of it is the matchmaking. Now, I'm not talking about the business and all that, and the matchmaking is a part of the business. But I'm saying before any fight is made, you're going to have a group of guys or one guy or whoever, they're going to come together or he going to come together or however they come together. And they're going to say, hey, look here, baby boy, check this out. We're thinking about matching this dude up with this guy. What are the tangibles of this guy? I don't know, dog. He got a strong jab. He don't get tired. His stamina is off the charts, and he throw punches and bunches. He throw a lot of combinations, man, and he can take a punch. You know what I mean? What you think about our fighter fighting him? I don't know about that, man. That might be a little tough one right there. You know, but what about this guy? Yeah, he probably can beat that guy right there. I think we can match him up good because this guy's from a size-wise, he don't have the reach, you know, and our fighter can pretty much muscle him. My fighter's a little bit bigger than him. So this is how they try to match it up. Very, very seldom they try to match up 50-50 fights or tough fights. They're not doing that. Very seldom they'll try to do that. Very seldom. It's like, man, I don't know about this. Well, it have to be like they ain't really got no other choice. They got to make a whole lot of money, financial sense. If they can continue to play possum and match up fighters who's supposed to be top fighters with weak competition and make the people pay for it, then they can, as long as they can continue to get away with that, everything cool and Gucci. I want to see the fighters fight each other. Okay, Plenty ain't had a fight since November, since Canelo put them paws on him. So who he fighting next? We know Jermall Charlo fighting Sulecki. We already know that. After Sulecki, then what? Canelo Alvarez, he said he busy. So we don't know what the WBC gonna do. Let's do this, guy. I'm gonna tell y'all where I'm going at with this. In the super middleweight division, Saul Canelo Alvarez is the undisputed champion. He has all of the belts. He's Thanos. He has all of the Infinity Stones, right? He's going to defend his Infinity Stones. Well, we don't know that yet because nothing has been confirmed. But rumor has it, sources say, according to reports, all of that vague stuff, he's going to fight Triple G next instead of going into the Dimitri Bivol fight. So I guess you can say if he does do that, he's defending his titles against. No, you know what? No. Hold on, man. Hold on. I just thought about something. Triple G is a middleweight, so Canelo still would not be defending his titles against a super middleweight. I just thought about that. So when is he going to defend his titles against another super middleweight? If he fights Triple G, probably in September, sometime, right? And he beat Caleb Plant to become undisputed in November last year. So that'll be 10 months from today. 10 months from the day that he became undisputed. If he fight Triple G in September, 10 months from that, 10 months, let's assume we're in September. That'll be 10 months from the day that he became undisputed. Will any of those titles that have mandatories, the WBO, the WBC, the WBA, the IBF, will those guys, who's the number one contenders in those divisions? Will they be mandated to, you get what I'm saying? To fight Canelo next. Shit. You know what? We probably wouldn't even get no Canelo Benavidez fight if we get that fight. But I seriously doubt we get that fight. I don't believe we're gonna get that fight. I ain't gonna say a lie to you, bro. Eddie Reynoso ain't gonna make that fight. I honestly believe that in my heart. We probably won't see that till next year. We probably won't see that to 2023. You get what I'm saying? So, man, I don't know, man. These sanctioning bodies need to tighten up, dog. These sanctioning bodies need to tighten up. That's all I'm saying. Two Matador, what you say, fam? You say Sulecki a bona fide killer. Now, I will say this about that Sulecki pick. I think Carlos Adames, he was ranked number 1 in the WBC. And he's a PBC fighter. Two Matador. And he's a PBC fighter. I wonder why he was not picked to fight Jermall Charlo. Like, why they didn't pick him? Why they skipped the number? He was the number one guy in the WBC. Why they skipped over him and went to Suleki? I wish I was a fly on the wall and got a chance to see what was the decision making, what went into that. And we got over 300 people in here, man. This is ridiculous. Over 300 people in here, man, and we ain't got nowhere near 200 likes. This is unacceptable. I want to open up the phone line, man. We got to get over 200 likes, dog, for me to open up the phone lines. Let's see. He said, I like this kerfuffle sentiment is in. He's got to do something big to put himself out there again. Hey, man, and this is why I say a passion for beauty. This is why I say, man, it's probably the best thing happened. Part of the best thing happened is that Canelo lost. I'm gonna tell you why. It's gonna make that Canelo Triple G fight a whole lot more interesting. Because they're gonna look at Canelo as, oh, he got chinks in his armor. He looking kind of delicate. You see what I'm saying? Understandably so. People on the outside looking in gonna feel like, man, we see something. You know what I mean? My thing is, he has all of the belts. Are there any men? As a matter of fact, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this, guys. Hold on. Let's do this. Let's see. Let's see. No, not WBC. Yeah, WBC. Let's look up some of these sanctioning bodies. And you know these sanctioning bodies crooked as hell. You ought to know that. Let's look at some of these sanctioning bodies. Now, David Benavidez. Hold on. Let's see what they say here. Let's see what they say. We know that Benavidez is the interim titleist. Hold on. Yeah, that is funny, fam. That is funny. Yeah, you're right about that. Isn't it funny how the size of the street suddenly doesn't exist with Canelo and the PBC guys? Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. David Benavidez win the interim title. This is on the WBC site. We know David Lemieux. Everybody know David Lemieux didn't stand a snowball chance in hell in winning this fight. Everybody knew that. You know what I mean? But let's not forget how we got here. We got here because it seems that no one on that side of the street from the PBC, Caleb Plant in particular, he's a super middleweight, right? Didn't want to fight the guy. So again, I get what you're saying. With the, sometimes you just got to fight who's willing to step up and fight you. Well, don't nobody want to fight you. You get what I'm saying? So this is why I ask you guys, who are the guys who you feel that are it? Who are the top guys in that division? And if you feel that this guy's the top guy, explain to me why the guy that you say that's the top guy not fighting this guy. Explain that to me. You get what I'm saying? Like, just explain it to me. Like, make like I know I got a GED, so part of my GED education is not allowing me to make sense of it. You know, we punish a guy for saying he hasn't fought anybody in one breath, and I get you on that. So my question I ask is, okay, who is the somebodies that you want to see him fight? That's the question. And what happens when the somebody who you want to see him fight publicly comes out and say, man, I don't want no parts of that dude. I don't want to fight that dude. What is he supposed to do? That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I get what you're saying. He ain't fought nobody. Okay, cool. He hasn't fought anybody. Who is the somebody that in the super middleweight division that you want to see him fight? Who's the somebody? Please, somebody tell me, who is the somebody in the super middleweight division that you guys want to see David Benavidez fight? Give me a name. Give me multiple names. I can give you 3 names. I can say Caleb Plant, Canelo Alvarez, since he is the champ in that weight division, and if Darrell, we can get Darrell in there, or if Jermall Charlo does what he said he wanted to do on the Mike Tyson podcast, move up to 168, I want to see that fight. She said, "It's nothing wrong with the GED, coach. You still got more sense than half of these experts." Yeah, because I always joke about that. I got a GED, but I have a master's degree in common sense. A master's degree in common sense. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. This dude says, "Shut up and open up the phone lines. Make me shut up." And when I open up the phone lines, your bitch ass ain't gonna call. Y'all never call. You whole ass niggas in the chat that be trolling. You's a bitch. Remember that. And your bitch ass ain't gonna call. You hide behind the avatar. Fuck you and the mama who had your bitch ass. Let's see. He said Darrell already fought Benavidez. As a matter of fact, let's look and see. Let's look and see. Let's look and see. Let's look and see. Bless. I mean, let's look and see all that. Let's see. Super middleweight. Let's look and see. What I'm seeing, all that. What I'm seeing is David Benavidez is number 1, right? David Lemieux was number 2. This is what I'm saying. Let me show it to you. Let me show it to you. Let me show it to you. Hold on. Yeah, these whole ass niggas got the wrong one, man. I don't give a fuck about these niggas. These niggas hoes, hide behind avatar, these avatar gangsters. Niggas ain't gonna do shit, but go home to their daddy and boy, I almost said something, boy. Whoo, I got a filthy mouth, boy. I got a filthy mouth. Ain't no roof. Boy, listen, boy. Anyways, David Benavidez, you guys can see right here. David Lemieux was number 2. He moved up from 160. So this guy right here from Russia, if he fight this guy, people gonna be screaming saying he ain't fighting nobody. Now Caleb Plant is right here, Caleb Plant is number 4. This is the fight we need to see then. We need to see Benavidez and Caleb Plant. We need to see Benavidez and Caleb Plant. And then we got Anthony Darrell right there. If Benavidez don't fight Plant or Darrell, I don't think nobody want to see him fight anyone else. Daniel Jacobs ain't gonna fight him, understandably so. If he fight any of these other guys, Billy Joe Saunders ain't gonna fight him. If he fight any of these other guys, it's gonna be, hey man, he ain't fought nobody. So his only options, he got to fight either Darrell or Caleb Plant. And he just dispatched Lemieux. Those are his options. The boy from Mexico ain't fighting him. He ain't fighting him. You know what I mean? He ain't fighting him. He said he was busy. So that's his only options. So who are the somebodies? Lyrical Lethal say let him fight Plant. I agree with that. But the thing is, does Caleb Plant agree with that? And guess what? They're on the same side of the street. You see what I'm saying? So that should happen.
Like move up in weight class, go up to 168, challenge this man for all the marbles.
The Mexican monster, yeah.
The Mexican. You keep throwing that up every time
I remember the guy was everybody scared of that guy. You talking a lot of shit. That's all I want you to say about.
And this is the thing, right? The reason why I don't take people serious that's in a lower weight division, because it's like, if you're in a lower weight division, you can't, and this is how I feel about any fighter. If you're not in that weight division, this is just me. If you're not in that weight division, don't move up don't be calling the dude out and you won't even move up to the division that the guy is in that you're calling out. When you officially move up, then that'll let people know that this guy's serious about moving up, challenging this guy. You see what I'm saying? So I always said that the fighters gotta move up and fight each other. You see what I'm saying? If Jamal's gonna move up, fine. If not, that's fine. Stay in the middleweight division. But then will he fight the other guys in the middleweight division? Will he want to fight for the WBO belt? He ain't gonna be able to get Triple G in the ring. Triple G don't want to fight Jermall Charlo. We already seen that shit. That fight would have been happened. So he can't get Triple G in the ring. Andrade couldn't get him in the ring, so Andrade moved up. So that middleweight division, bro, is like a conundrum. You see what I'm saying? It's like, damn. Then you got Zhanibek. Jaime Munguia didn't pulled out of the fight to fight him. He like, man, this is for the WBO interim title. Jaime Munguia was like, the hell with that. He didn't want no smoke. Him or Oscar De La Hoya. Either way it go, they didn't want it. You know what I'm saying? So they pulled out of that. Now you see who Jaime Munguia fighting next. Charlo fighting Sulecki, so we see that. So and Triple G, he looking for his cash out fight against Canelo. So that fight is either going down or Canelo fighting Bivol next. I don't know. We're gonna see what's happening with that. Fact of the matter is Canelo has the belt. See, he has to defend the titles sooner or later. That's going to be to the determination of the sanctioning bodies.
We the Charlo twins. We known for calling everybody out.
Please call these people out. Listen, the whole world's looking at you. Call these people out.
What's up? It's the Jermall the Hitman Charlo. Let's get it. Who want it?
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Mexican monster.
Hello.
Shout out to Rice Eater. Hey, okay. Dropping that $2. Bam! Super chat on your board.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said PBC fanboys got behind David Morrell over David Benavidez. That's fine. I mean, I don't care. Get behind David Morrell, get behind whoever. You see what I'm saying? It don't matter to me. I just want to see the fights. And this is the thing, though, right? This is what kind of like pisses me off a little bit. Some of the fights that can be made in the middleweight division is a little different. In the middleweight division, they're playing hardball, kind of like how the PBC play hardball in the welterweight division. You got to come to us if you want to get these fights. So in the middleweight division, my disappointment with the middleweight division is, I tell you guys all the time, if you tell me this guy's King Kong, his ass better be fighting Godzilla. If you tell me he's Mothra, he better be fighting Gamera. If you tell me he's Optimus Prime, he better be fighting Megatron. If you tell me he's Starscream, he better be fighting Bumblebee. If you tell me he's Papa Smurf, he better be fighting Gargamel. So, if you tell me he's Vegeta, he better be fighting Goku. So my problem is, this is why I say, man, don't be bragging to your fighter to me. Because I come from the old school. I've been watching boxing for 40 years. I come from the old school, and I have a different criteria that I judge these fighters by. If you tell me this guy is all of that in a bag of chips, if you tell me he Doritos, you see what I'm saying? If you tell me, goddamn it, he Lucky Charms, he better be fighting Toucan Sam on Fruit Loops. You see what I'm saying? And when I don't see that, I'm like, damn, dog, I hear what you're saying, but this dude moving kind of funny to me. And that's how I called it. Dude moving kind of funny to me. You see what I'm saying? Let's see. Ghost Star, what you say, fam? You say the Mexican monster. Oh, man. You say get Morrell in there. You don't care? Yeah, get Morrell in there then. That's fine. Get Morrell in there. Shout out to Candy Slim. Hey, okay. Dropping that $2. Bam! Super chat on your board.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, Coach, what they do with playing when he lost. Man, listen, man, listen. Go back and look at those videos. Because I have them. I have the receipts. I got them in a folder. I'm going to pull them up. But just go back and look, because I want to edit it. And what I want to do, I want to edit it, and so we can see the chronological order of it. That's what I want to do. But go back and look at some of the video, man. They had adopted Caleb playing. Oh, he was black now. Yeah, man, he black now. He one of us now. Police officer Drew Titan. Yeah, he one of us now. Only thing white about him is his skin color, but you best believe he's black. He's a brother. Leonard Ellaby, what they're talking about, man. Oh, no. His style is too wrong for Canelo. That's too wrong, They went to hollering about he the white Floyd Mayweather mixed with a little bit of Sugar Ray. They would have said all that. So when he got his ass stopped, you won't hear nothing about him no more. We won't hear nothing about Vanilla Ice no more. Nothing about Vanilla Ice no more. She said, let's say, he said, Gargamel would destroy Papa Smurf. Papa Smurf, 108 years old. No, all that. Papa Smurf got them hands, though. He got them hands. Hey, Papa Smurf got them hands. This dude here, Jamar, he say, stop hating on the PBC. They know what they doing. Man, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Where am I hating on the PBC at? Nigga, please. If you want me to acknowledge you again, Jamar, since you one of my detractors, you got to drop a half a dub or better. Anything else, you just donating to the win, baby. Eat a dick, too. Let's see. Mike Jones, he say Black Fight Fan is the only person that don't like Benavidez, so you can't pull that all on the LDBC channel. Yeah, I don't know who you're talking about. I don't know who you're talking about. Mike Jones. I don't know who you're talking about. I know who all of my detractors is, because I study you guys online. I know who all of my detractors is. So I don't know why y'all come over here. This ain't the channel for you. I don't know why y'all come over here. You know I give two fucks about y'all. My detractors, y'all know I give two fucks about you. You know that. But y'all love me so much, so just keep coming over here. Let's open up these phone lines. How many likes we got? We need 13 more likes. We got over 300 people in here. We need 13 more likes for me to open up the phone lines. Anybody don't like what I'm saying? Anybody that don't like what I'm saying, that's with the other side, call in. Don't be no bitch. Call in and say what you got to say. Call in. You know I don't like you niggas anyway. You already know that. So you know where I'm at. I hate you niggas with a passion. Phone lines will be open in a minute. All that internet gangster shit, I ain't on that shit. Let's see. Hey, PBC fanboy say, but he fought J-Rock. Yeah, man, it is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Let's see. I'm trying to see though, right? So these people gonna have to do something. And the boy Buatsi, I want to pivot to that guy. The boy Buatsi, Joshua Buatsi, I saw his fight. He did pretty good. He got to work on his stamina, man, and that guy got to really, really work. You know, there's a lot of things I could break down with this guy, man. Him taking long breaks, getting out hustled by Craig Richards. You know, he won a unanimous decision last night, but that fight really could have been a split decision, to be honest with you. Because especially in those middle rounds, it's like after he dropped Craig Richards, he was just, you know, fighting his spots, picking his spots, and, you know, what wasn't really, you know, he got a nice jab. He got a real nice jab. You see what I'm saying? So I just want him to be more active. I got to go back and look at it. Phone lines is open. 530-494-9636. Anybody got something to say? Call in. Call in. I want to hear from you. Got this bitch ass nigga right here. This dude right here says, my flight is next week. I hate you with a passion. The feeling is mutual. The feeling is mutual. Let's see. They hate me so much, but they love coming over here, boy. They love coming over here. PBC fan, but what you say, fam? He say Buatsi is nothing but food. Yeah, nothing but food. Phone lines is open. 530-494-9636. UK calls 4420-3769-8745. Call in. Want to hear from you. I want to hear from you. Yes, we do. We want to hear from you. I want to hear from you. The old boy is here. Let's see what we got.
Fuck you all rolling up on full cuz.
He must don't know. He can't know.
Huh?
He can't know.
Yeah, man. Phone lines is open, man. Let's do this. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Phoenix, coach.
You got to turn the volume down in the background, my brother.
Hold on real quick. Got you. Hey, what up, coach?
What's your name?
First of all, yeah, Frankie, coach.
All right, Frankie from Phoenix, talk to me.
Yeah, I was at the fight last night.
It was packed. It looked like it was packed from what I saw.
Yeah. It was pretty packed. It's pretty live.
Mm.
And I gotta say, there was a lot of people that attended. Brothers, you know, a bunch of mixed people. So I just wanted to say that Benavidez is a people champion.
Mm.
And I really enjoy your show, and I love what you're doing, keeping the old school, OG style, man.
Yeah, I appreciate that, fam. I really appreciate that, man. Shout out to Frankie,
You know what I
man.
mean?
Go ahead, fam. I'm gonna let you wrap it up. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah. And then I just want to say too, also that man, that Benavidez, man, he's a Phoenix champ, and I wish we could get him some fights that he's been wanting, and boxing needs to change, man, and I think that can help with what you're doing, man. So you keep up the good work.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. And shout out to Frankie for Phoenix, man. I appreciate the support, brother.
Thanks a lot, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man. So
Yes, sir. Phone lines is open. Let's see. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Caller hung the phone up. Caller, call back. He hung the phone up. What did it say? He said, Plant Benavidez next, please. I hope so. I hope we get that because Caleb Plant is a PBC fighter. And we know that David Benavidez is the PBC fighter. We should be able to get that. That fight should be very easily to be made. Easy. He say, Coach, watch for the Pakistani boxers. They're lethal. Yeah. I'm shaking in my boots right now. You see, the old boy ain't worried about nothing. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, I'm calling from Virginia. My name's Lewis. What's up, man? Just a quick question.
What's your name?
What do you think about that?
What your name is?
Lewis.
Okay, Newton. I'm calling for Virginia. Talk to me.
Hey, do you think Canelo's gonna have to give up some titles at 168? And also, what do you think about that fight next week with Rolly and Gervonta Davis?
Okay, to answer the first question, Canelo is in a position where he pretty much does what he wants to do in the sport of boxing. I'm just being honest with you. So I can't say that he will be forced to give up those belts because he does what he wants to do. I think, so as it relates to Rolly Romero and Tank Davis, I got Tank knocking Rolly out in 7.
Okay.
All right,
man.
Hey, shout out to Newton from Virginia. Round of applause. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Coach, what's up, man? This is Big Mike from Connecticut. Coach, what's up, baby boy?
Big Mike from Connecticut. Talk to me.
Yeah, brother. I wanted to say something real quick. Like, I like the interview, man. That I like the interview that Benavidez had after the fight, man. When he said that Lemieux was the only one who had the balls to fight him, man. Like as if Charlo and Plant is dodging him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I caught that, and to be honest with you, this is what I'm saying. Like, we can't. I understand that we can say that, hey, man, David Benavidez, he ain't fighting nobody. He ain't doing this. He ain't doing that. Okay, cool. I ain't got no problem with none of that. You want to say that? That's fine. So I ask the question: who are the somebodies in the super middleweight division that you want to see him fight?
All right, I'm gonna tell you who I want to see him fight. But this is just my fantasy perception because it probably won't go down like that. But it would be nice for him to handle Plant for all the shit that Plant did and he tried to snuff his brother. And I would love to see him fight Charlo after that, right? And then after he fight Charlo, it would be nice to see him fight Canelo. I would like to see it in that order, but we know it ain't gonna happen like that, man. You know what I'm saying?
So you said you want to see him fight Charlo number 2, Caleb Plant number. So Caleb Plant first, Charlo second, and then Canelo third. Yeah. You actually,
Plant, cause Plant try to snuff his brother, man. Plant be acting real gangster with it, man. And I know my boy will tear his ass up. But I would like to see him fight Plant first, Charlo second, and then Canelo, because I remember Canelo saying, once you guys fight each other first, and then come see me. You know what I mean? And that'd be nice, but that's just a fantasy, brother.
Yeah. I don't see that happening, man. Like, those sanctioning bodies, they're gonna need to do something, man. Canelo's in a position where he does what he wants to do. So it is what it is, man. I don't know if they're gonna mandate him, force him to defend those titles, but we'll see, man. We'll see. But but Big Mike.
Okay, one quick. Yeah. One quick last thing, man. I want to say, man, I love this show, man. You unbiased, man, and you unracist, man, and you just keep it real, man. You colorblind, brother. I respect that. That's why I watch the show, man. Take care. Peace. One love.
All right, peace. Shout out to you, fam. Shout out to Big Mike. I'm not colorblind. It's just that I'm not with the bullshit. I just don't be with the bullshit. You know what I mean? Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? My name is Ernest from Houston, man.
Ernest from Houston. Talk to me, fam.
Man, I just want to say this, man. I'm a boxing fan. I'm 54, dude. I'm just used to all the great fighters fighting each other to be the best. But I want to say this to a lot of fans. When we come to you and say, hey, why don't your guy fight this guy? I don't think you need to say that bitch ass shit about who is he fighting, who is he fighting. Motherfucker, you should want your guy to fight the best guy. So I just think a lot of fans need to quit saying that shit, man. Because if I like, say, like, Haney, and you tell me about him fighting Tank, okay, bring Tank ass on. I ain't gonna say Tank needs to fight Ryan or nobody like that. Bring Tank ass on then. That's a real fighter.
But see, you 54, so you come from that era. And I'm like, you know, like one of my favorite fighters of all time was Marvin Hagler. I saw what this man did. This man had it took this man to have 50 fights before he got a shot at the title. This man had to go all over the world fighting people. Like this little bro, like I saw this. Like this man, you know, this man a beast. And like when you tell me these fighters is this and that, and then y'all gonna put barriers and parameters. What, he gotta fight Chuck E. Cheese first, then after Chuck E. Cheese, he gotta fight Pork Chop Willie, and then they're gonna put all these barriers in there, and I can't fuck with it.
Hey, Coach, Hagler fought Sugar Ray, Hearns, and Durant.
Yeah.
What's up? See, you're fighting the best of the time. So, man, like I said, if they say, hey, Ernest, you need to fight Coach, I'm not going to say Coach needs to go fight Joe. They say, Coach, bring his ass on.
Yeah.
That's how I am, y'all. Y'all enjoy your show, man. I'm going to continue to listen to you, man. I learned a lot from you, bro.
Shout out to Ernest Carter from Houston, man. Salute to you, fam.
All right.
That bitch ass nigga from Pakistan, call back. I was on the other line. Call back. What's your name? Abdul Aziz? Call back. Wait till I get off the phone line. Yeah, you can call back. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
It's D calling from Baltimore.
D calling from Baltimore. Talk to me, fam.
What's up? I'm just trying to tank knock and roll you the fuck out, man. May 28th is going down. And that last caller, he just cut the whole conversation from black. What's that trail boxing talk?
Mm-hmm.
So whereas though he's saying about Leonard Ellaby. You heard? Leonard Ellaby a down to earth nigga. He a cool nigga. You feel me? I don't got no problem with Leonard Ellaby.
Who said something about
Leonard
Ellaby?
But if you talking about, that's what the last fighter, that's who he was referring to, Leonard Ellaby. When you ask the fighter why he didn't fight this fighter. And then Leonard Ellaby say,
you saying
who has this fight?
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, he got that
from
Trail Boxing. Yeah, he got that from Trail Boxing Cup. But whereas though, if the fight makes sense, that's who Tank gonna fight. You feel? Tank said on the interview that they don't ask for the fight, they make the fight. But Tank knocking Devin out, to call out anybody stepping in that ring with Tank, they get knocked out. Straight up.
Well, we gotta see. We gotta see these fights. So we know Tank gonna knock out.
Tank ready.
Yeah, Tank gonna knock out.
Ready.
Tank gonna knock out.
That's why he leaving Mayweather or not, but he getting a big fight now.
Okay. Well, which big fight you think it's gonna be?
I say Devin Haney or Caboose.
Okay.
What you think about that?
If he can't get those fights, because they might be tied down for at least a year. Because if Devin Haney can win this fight, there's a rematch. So who else can Tank fight that you may see in the division?
God said, who else out there?
Hey, let me let you go. Hey, brother D from Baltimore, man, let you go, fam. Salute to you, bro. I want to answer this call right here. This is bitch ass nigga from Pakistan. Yes, bitch ass nigga, what you want?
No, listen, I'm coming next week to whoop your ass down, all right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't know shit about your boxing team. Now, I'm coming next week, okay? You better watch the fuck out, all right? Before I do something wrong with your boo-boo up looking at that ass nigga.
Mm-hmm. Anything else you want to say, sir? He hung the phone up. All right, phone lines is open, man. 530-494-9636. International calls 4420-3769-8745. This fool from Pakistan. All right, so he's coming to Tampa, Florida. He's going to leave his country to come all the way over here. He's going to be, all right, whatever. Anyways, phone lines open, dog. 530-494-9636. Me, the way I see things is this. As I said before, I'm kind of like the last caller. If you're going to, we have been getting some good fights thus far. The middleweight division has been a disappointment. The middleweight division has really been a disappointment. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys. I will be lying if I tell you guys that I've been happy with the middleweight division. We're going to see what's up. We're going to see what's up. Super middleweight division. You get what I'm saying? Like, the super middleweight division has potential, but those fighters gotta have to fight each other. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
This D from Baltimore again, right?
Shut up,
I'm
fam.
telling them, right? Y'all ain't see the best of Tank yet. You feel me? Tank is dead, coach. You feel me?
Yeah.
Ain't nobody really bring the best out of Tank. And when them niggas get in there and bring that out, somebody getting knocked the fuck out. That's what I'm telling them. So y'all ain't see the best of Tank yet. Y'all ain't see that.
Okay.
That's what y'all gotta understand.
All right, D.
That's all I want to say, coach.
All right, shout out to D, man, for Be More, man. Shout out to you, fam.
All right.
Shout out to D for Be More. Caller from the UK, call back. For some reason, it's not letting me answer it. Caller from the UK, please call back. Caller from the UK, please call back. The brother love Tank Davis. He say Tank knocking, ain't nobody ready. He Tank knocking him out. I expected him not rolling Romero. I mean, the guy only have 14 professional fights, so I expect that. You know what I mean? So, what you say? Pass for beauty say, year 2035 Pakistani caller hasn't pulled up yet. True. Oh, boy. Listen, I have international hate, boy. I got hate from Pakistan. I've had hate from the UK. No, I'm not saying the whole country, UK. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying I've had it from the US, especially from the US. But I have international hate. No problem. I don't run from no smoke. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
You all right, Coach? Ben Adams from London.
Ben Adams, talk to me, fam. Talk to me. Ben Adams from London, talk to me, fam.
Oh, mate, I just wanted to say I love the show and just keep up the great work, Coach.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Ben. From London, man. I really appreciate that, my brother.
All right,
Yes, sir. Shout out to Ben Adams, man.
No problem, mate.
Yes, sir.
All right, take it easy, Coach. Bye.
Yes, sir. Shout out to the UK, man. Shout out to the UK. Nigga got international hate. Woo, you know what I mean, man? Like, bro, listen. I am not a pacifist. George D. Parker says, Coach got YouTube ops. Coach got YouTube ops out here.
Come fucking with me, you gonna get knocked the fuck out. I'm a knockout artist, baby.
Hold on, guys. We got another call calling. We got a call from Mexico. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? Al from Mexico.
Al from Mexico. Talk to me, fam. We say Al, right?
Yeah, Al.
Al from Mexico. Talk to me, my brother.
What's up, Coach?
What's happening?
Just wanted to say shout out to your show. I just got a little criticism I want to do in regard of like all the other fighters besides Canelo. You know, like everything is because Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Like if nobody's fighting at 168 because Canelo. If 135 people are fighting because Canelo. Like everything surrounds Canelo. Like that's just retarded and stupid. You know?
Right. I can barely hear you. I can barely hear you, man.
160 ain't fighting. The people at 160, they're saying they're old, whatever. For Canelo, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I understand what you're saying. You're saying that Canelo is the one that it seems like he's carrying all of the weight. Everybody just want to fight him instead of fighting each other.
Canelo.
Oh, you saying they blame Canelo?
Yeah, everybody blames him. Yeah, like they all blame him. Like, oh, we ain't fighting because Canelo. Who Canelo fighting? Like, you guys know Canelo busy the whole year.
Yeah. My thing is okay. Well, and I had a caller say this last week. I was like, okay, well, because this one guy said that Canelo controls everything, and I'm like, okay, what's stopping Caleb Plant and David Benavidez from fighting each other? Is he stopping that fight? And he said, well, no, they can fight each other, but you see what I'm saying? Like, I think we,
like everybody knows Canelo's good for the whole year. And like, why don't you just start making fights with each other? He's the best one.
Yeah,
I'm not even right now. Canelo's not even top of the game right now. Like, he just got a wake up call right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, like you have to be really hungry and try to, level up on each other. You guys got good competition on that side of the street.
Yeah,
he got Morrell.
No, I agree with that. I agree with that. I agree with that, but Canelo's going to have to defend those belts sooner or later. You see what I'm saying? Like, like I just want the sanctioning bodies to be fair. They just stripped Josh Taylor of his WBA belt. That's all.
Hear me out though. Who's the most active fighter right now in boxing?
Canelo.
I'm not trying to be like a fanboy.
No, Canelo. I mean,
I'm not really a Canelo fan like that, but I'm just saying, let's be. You know what I'm saying? Let's be logical. Like,
amongst
the most active fighters?
Amongst the veteran, Well, hear me out. Amongst
the pound for pound, just put it in pound for pounders. Those people in pound for pounders, I'm not hating on them, but they just fighting once a year. Like, when was the last time Gallo Estrada fought? Just to make a point. You knew it.
So your point. So the point of the conversation is what? Are you saying all that to say what? What I'm trying to say?
The point of the conversation is that why is everybody blaming Canelo and why is everything around Canelo? Like, oh, Buatsi ain't fighting against Canelo. Oh, Jermall Charlo ain't fighting against Canelo. Benavidez ain't fighting against Canelo. Oh, Morrell ain't fighting. Oh, Caleb Plant ain't fighting. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, quit the bullshit. Like, you guys are fighters, man. Fight for whatever amount of money you guys got to fight for. And then you guys will fight the big fights when everybody sees that you're good and you got good skills and stuff like that. Well, everybody will see and will want to buy your fights too. You know what I'm saying? Like, we want to see real fights. These guys just want to get sugar-coated all the way to the top, like, and then get beat up. And it's like, what? You pay fucking $50, $70 for this fight and you got locked up. Like,
all right, Al. Like, you made your point, my brother, man. Shout out to Al from Mexico, man. Salute to you, fam. Salute to Al from Mexico.
No, L.
Oh, L. Salute to you, fam. What is his name, L? Phone line is open, man. 530-494-9636. 530-494-9636. And UK calls is 4420-3769-8745. Shout out to Calvin. Hey, okay. Dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your board.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, you going to watch Nonito Donaire versus Inoue 2 on June. Oh, hell yeah. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Bro, listen, that's where the fight's at the lower weight classes. Man, them dudes at the lower weight class be getting it down. Hell yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can believe that. As a matter of fact, let's look at this schedule. Let's look at this schedule, man. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got, guys. Hold on. Shit, hell yeah, goddamn yeah. Crystal say be rushing people off the phone. Well, Crystal, if you don't like it, why don't you rush your ass off this live? We have a lot of people calling in. We have a lot of people calling to the show. I can't have one person filibustering the whole show. The brother made his point. If you don't like it, Crystal, guess what? Take your Crystal ass to another channel. Get 2 fucks about you. I don't even play, dog. Not me. Shit. They got me fucked up. Let's do this though. Let's do this. This is let's see. This is the schedule. We know we got Gervonta Davis versus Rolly Romero. We know we got that. June 4th, we got I'm looking forward to this fight too. Stephen Fulton versus Daniel Romaine. I'm definitely looking forward to this fight. Looking forward to this fight right here, boy. This gonna be a good one. Then you got Cam Boso's Killer Cam versus Devin Haney. We see that. Killer Cam versus Devin Haney. All right. Kenichi Agua, okay, versus Joe Cordina. Okay. That's gonna be a good fight. Tuesday, Nonito Donaire. Tuesday, June the 7th. Yeah, we going live for that. We gonna go live. It's 5 a.m. Damn, it's 5 a.m. That'd be the first time I did something like that. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Dirty Red out of Mississippi. What's up, coach?
Dirty Red, what's going on, fam? Talk to me, my brother.
Man, there's a whole lot of hype around this Benavidez boy, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel you. We keep saying he ain't fought nobody because he ain't fought nobody, but don't nobody want to fight him except for one guy. You know what I'm saying? I keep throwing it out there in the chat. I keep bringing up his name because it's the only guy willing to step up to the plate.
Talking about Morrell.
Funny thing is, Morrell, David Morrell Jr. Funny thing is, though, Benavidez team talking about the boy need more fights now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like Terrence Crawford, like, hey, how you the boogeyman and I'm chasing you? And then David Morrell is actually the champion at this time. How you got a champion chasing the guy who's just a former champion?
What belt?
You see what I'm saying?
What belt does Morrell have?
Oh, he just a Reggie. He a Reggie belt holder for the WBA.
Oh, WBA Reggie? Okay.
Yeah. The Reggie belt holder, but there's more of a champion than Mr. Benavidez is right now. I'm a fan of both fighters, but it's like we can't keep saying nobody want to fight him when it is a young man that say he want that smoke. You know what I'm saying? It's one guy. I don't know about Jermall. He getting punked out on the Mike Tyson show and all of that stuff. I don't know about him.
What about
Caleb Plant? Caleb Plant real quiet right about now. And then, he probably think his value has since he done, did this pay-per-view with Canelo, so he might fight himself out or something like that. I don't know. I'm willing, hopefully Plant a fighter, because this is a fight we've been waiting on. It's a fight that's already been built. They got some history. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I like both of those fights, both of those fighters as well. I like Plant versus Morrell. Morrell versus Benavidez, Plant versus Benavidez. I mean,
is Morrell
anybody willing to fight him?
Is Morrell a PBC fighter?
Yes, he is.
Okay, so this is the problem that I have. You have these just like what you said, Dirty Red. You have these guys on the same side of the street with the same promotional company, and you got Morrell over there. You got I don't know. I'm just going by what you're saying. I know David Benavidez is a PBC fighter. We know Caleb Plant is a PBC fighter. I'm not even going to include Jermall Charlo in this equation because he's in the middleweight division, right? But yet he keeps calling out these guys up there. But I'm gonna just put him to the side a minute. Why we can't get the fights with the PBC fighters? In the super middleweight division. In the super middleweight division. I don't get it, dog. Like, okay. There's no obstacles there. So for me, the only way those fights don't happen, those fighters don't want to fight each other. Whether it's one fighter or you get what I'm saying, because it takes two to tango. So that's how I'm looking at it. I don't understand it. I don't get it.
And it's sad because the 168-pound division really ain't a real deep division where you got a long list of guys where you're like, okay, this is a good fight. You really got to start pulling guys up from 160 to start making some interesting fights. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the guys from 160
I will say this. When I did look at the list, there's a whole lot of unknown names. So I don't know. I'm going to have to check some of those guys out and to see what they look like. Because I did see a whole lot of names that I didn't know who the hell those guys were. So maybe one of those unknown guys are better than what we think. But other than that, man, that's all I see. You know what I mean? But for all the Benavidez fanboys, hey, man, let's slow it down because we ain't going to act like Benavidez ain't really a 175-pounder fighting up long up 154-pounder. I like the kid myself, but damn, let's be real.
So what would you consider? What would you consider Errol Spence or Jermall Charlo?
What would I consider Errol Spence or Jermall Charlo?
Yeah, I'm saying like those guys are bigger guys because you're insinuating that David Benavidez is a weight bully. He's really a 175-pounder fighting at 168. So how would you consider Jermall Charlo? Is he really a 168-pounder fighting at 160? Is Errol Spence really a 154-pounder fighting at 140, 147? Like how would you characterize that as well?
Yeah, same thing. Only thing about Jermall is that he came from 154 and moved up, so he's more of a natural middleweight. But I can see him; he's big enough for super middleweight. And then for Errol Spence, Errol Spence is pretty much a 54-pounder that can still make 147. I ain't knocking him. I ain't knocking the guy for being a weight bully, but I'm just saying. But like, let's look at Errol Spence for the most part. he hadn't fought any true welterweights. Everybody, all the big names that he's fought are guys that, you know, came up from 140, and then Earl Spence came down from 154. You know what I'm saying? Had like 5, 6, 7 fights in 154, came down. You know, a lot of weight bullying going on. I ain't mad at it, but I'm just, hey, you got to point that shit out.
Yeah, it goes on in boxing. That's what I was saying. It goes across the board. But Dirty Red, thank you, my brother, for calling in, man. Salute the Dirty Red, man. Calling from Mississippi, man. Salute to you, my brother.
What's up?
Yes, sir. Shout out to Deborah Booker for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Deborah said just a little something for your hard work, Coach. Keep on cooking them. The day they got me, and I don't burn two before the show started. And I'm still. Shout out to Boston Logic United for dropping that $2 bam super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Myron said he said get this fanboy off the phone, off the damn phone. Let's see. We need to get these fights. Shout out to Rice Eater for dropping that $2 bam super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said Benavidez said he'll fight Morrell or any one of those guys. Yeah. I heard that. I'm finna tell you what's gonna happen. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, this is Boxing Profiles TV.
Boxing Profile TV. Where you calling from?
Yeah, I'm calling from Dixon, California.
All right, calling from California. Talk to me.
Yeah, hey, you was talking about Caleb Plant, and I agree with you. He calls himself Sweet Hands, but when he fought Canelo, there was nothing sweet about his hands, and I think he needs to change that name.
Okay. All
right. So, and again, I love your show. I'll always be watching you, hey, thanks a lot for taking the call, man.
All right. Shout out to Boston Profile from Cali. Salute to you, fam. Right Cedar says Benavidez said he'll fight Morrell or any one of those guys. I'm finna tell you what's gonna be the problem with that. Right Cedar. Morrell, how many professional fights he has? This is what's going to happen. So we can't have it both ways, right? I think let's see. Where's BoxRec? This is what's going to happen. But hey, whatever, if that's what the people want, you got to give the people what they want, right? Got to give the people what they want. If that's what the people, you know what? No. What's his name? David Morrell? Which one he is? David Morrell. I don't think he's had that many fights. I don't think David Morrell has had that many fights. So what's going to end up happening is, let's say that fight get made, which if the people want to see that fight, so be it. When David Benavidez beat him, or let's say if he beats him, let's assume he wins that fight. Oh man, you fought a dude who wasn't that experienced with the pro ranks. So it's like, certain fighters, like we need to see if you want to fight him. I don't give a damn. But I definitely want to see that Caleb Plant fight. I want to see Caleb Plant and Benavidez. I want to see that fight. I would love to see Caleb Plant or Benavidez or any of those other top guys. You know what I mean? So I want to see those fights, dog. That's it. I'm not here to put a fighter in protective custody. I'm not gonna do that. And this motherfuckers if the fighter's who you say he is, we need to see. I had this one guy telling me, man, that shout out to Jacob Sims for dropping that $2 bam super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said he fought J-Rock. Bro, I'm just like, I don't get it, dog. Like me, I don't get it. I want to see these dudes. Hey, let's see if we get those likes up too, man. We got almost 400 people in here, less than 300 likes. We need to get the likes up to 300. Yeah, let's get the likes up to 300. Man. We'll open the phone lines back up. Me say, yeah, man, you get what I'm saying? Dog? I want to see these dudes fight each other, dog. And the frustrating part, I'm gonna tell you what's frustrating for me. When you have fighters who are part of the exact same promotional company, there should be no obstacles. It's like I just don't see the heart there, man. I don't see it, dog. It's like some of these dudes, man, they just be a disappointment because I hear all this capping online and I see it. And, you know, this guy's supposed to be Godzilla and all this stuff there. And I'm like, dude, you do know that this guy's been boxing for 14 years, right? And you do know out of the 14 years this guy's been boxing, he's only fought one champion. When I say champion, I mean a guy who actually had a belt that he beat for the belt. You do know that, right? Yeah, but this guy, they scared it. Like you, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know. But like the shit is, and like me, when I break it down like a 57 Chevy, there's no argument to what I'm saying. There's no argument, none of that. You can't argue it because I prove it. I show it. You know the dude with 14 years fought one champion, and the dude he beat was 5'6" tall. Come on, that's all I'm saying. But and then okay, and then the Caleb Plant, okay, you got the bag, you fought Canelo. We don't know if you got all of your money yet because we know y'all get that back end money. You know, word on the street, you got paid 1.5 up front, and the rest you're supposed to be getting on the back end. Sources say, according to reports. Sources say, according to reports. You know what I mean? Nah, I stopped them from saying all that shit. I'm the one that exposed that. Conshiner, what you say, family? Say enough nonsense. Nothing should be stopping Benavidez from fighting pillow hands. Exactly. Listen, Caleb Plant, Benavidez, that to me, that'd be a good fight. And then we saw the crowd last night. We saw the crowd last night at the Benavidez fight. He had a lot of people there. It looked like that place was sold out. So that event was a good event. Benavidez draws a good crowd in Arizona. I don't know if they fought. Did they? I know they fought in Arizona. Was it Phoenix? Did they fight in Phoenix? What city they fought in Arizona? But he draws a good crowd there. So, you know, shit, hell, Caleb Plant got to fight some goddamn body shit. You know what I mean? And I mean, I get it. I get the, you know, I get the matchmaking and the cherry picking. I get all that. I understand that. I can respect it. But at the end of the day, like when you don't have any promotional hangups, you don't have any, obstacles in the way. Those guys, I would love to see Caleb. As a matter of fact, that should be the next fight. Caleb Sweet Hands against the Mexican Monster. That should be the fight. Caleb Plant against the Mexican Monster. Caleb Plant against the Mexican Monster. He said, come on, coach. DB would kill Sweet. No. Hey, G Bulls, no. They got to fight. Because you got some Caleb Plant fans out there is saying that he's Floyd Mayweather. No, he's the white Floyd Mayweather. He's a white Floyd Mayweather mixed with a little bit of Sugar Ray. That's what they say. They say he's Floyd Mayweather mixed with a little bit of Sugar Ray. You see what I'm saying? So if he is that, and Caleb Plant has said several times online that he'll beat the brakes off Fat Boy, calling David Benavidez Fat Boy and all that stuff there. I hear dudes talking trash about David Benavidez. I'm saying these guys, I hear them talking trash about him, but boy, when it come down to fighting him, you know, it's a whole nother ball game. That's all I'm saying. Deborah Booker, what you say? You say, Coach, I'm trying to sign up for my second mom. I tried last week and it went through, but I don't think you ever received it. If you did, please let me know. Your second mom? Let me know if I did last night. I don't know. I don't understand what you're saying. Your second mom. Lyrical Lethal said, he said when it a twin situation, one is always going to be different, but the goal get accomplished. Jermall different. Jermall a problem though. Yeah. Jermall is Jermall a bad boy. Jermall Charlo one of my favorite fighters. Jermall Charlo one of my favorite. Talk say nobody said that. They did say it. You know, they said Sugar Ray, they said Caleb Plant was Floyd Mayweather because he did the shoulder roll mixed with a little bit of Sugar Ray. That's what they said, right? And Leonard Ellaby said he was going to be the one. He was going to be the one that beat Canelo. His style was all wrong for Canelo. That's what Leonard Ellaby said. You know, it seemed like he got the bag. Sources say he didn't get all his money, but sources say I don't give a damn about that. I don't give a damn about their money myself, to be honest with you. But hey, man, sources say, you know what I mean? We're gonna see what's up, man. Them guys still fight each other. Shit. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, man? It's Rob. I'm calling from Fresno, California.
Rob from Fresno, talk to me, fam.
Check it out, man. I was just thinking about this. Since Benavidez, he can't get no fights really at 168. So, what do you think if he were to go up and fight Bivol?
The only problem with that is he said last night he's not moving up until he fight the guys in his weight division. So he wants to fight all of those guys. So he's not moving up. He said that last night after the fight.
Oh, okay, yeah, man. Well, it was a good fight, man, and thank you for taking the call, and keep doing your thing, bro.
Yeah, shout out to Rob from Fresno, California, man. Salute to you, fam. Salute to you, fam. Shout out to my brother Myra, man. DC's finest. Myra be snapping too. Y'all think I be snapping? Y'all need to listen to him. Myra be snapping. Shout out to Boston Logic United. Hey, dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, Coach, in case you don't know, play and slap one of them. You better start a war about that slap now. We say, hold on. On play and slap Benavidez, play versus Benavidez, he slapped his brother. That smoke got to get cleared up. Hey, look here, man. Hey, look here. Hey, for sure. Hey, that right there. Listen, you slapped my brother. Also, David Benavidez slapped, not David Benavidez, Caleb Plant slapped Jose Benavidez. Okay. All that, what you say? You said, I want one of Coach's haters to call in just to see Coach slam him. I feel messy today. Yeah, man, motherfucker be calling me, talking to me no kind of way. You think you're going to be threatening me, saying all type of stuff, and I just supposed to sit back and be quiet. What? Like Easy E say, niggas talk shit, so I talk a lot of shit too. Niggas want to diss, fuck them, man, their whole crew. Oh, man. Hey, Boston Logic United. He say, Coach, in case you there. Hey, sweetie, hey. Hey, man, he say, is it today Commandments Day, Coach? Yes, sir. It is Commandments Day. It is Commandments Day. I got to read the commandments. Yes, sir, it is. Hold on, let's open up these phone lines. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
They know, calling from Arkansas. What's going on?
What your name is, fam?
They know,
calling from which state? Arkansas.
Yeah, what's going on?
What's going on, fam?
I'm gonna cook. Not much. I'm gonna cook real quick, and then I got a statement / question for you at the end when I dip out. All right. So first off, I was gonna say Plant ain't gonna fight Benavidez. Benavidez coming off an L. Jermall, I don't see him fighting nobody. I think Benavidez, I keep messing his name up. His big fight gonna get big against my boy Andre when he get back. And Gamboa, I think him go 12 rounds with Tank before he got stopped. While he was hurt the whole time, so I think my boy Shakur is gonna outbox him whenever that fight does happen. And so my last statement and question gonna be, I see my boy Crawford out. I think he'll beat him Spence. So that's gonna be 2 times undisputed for him. And if he move up to 154 and actually get that fight with Jermall for undisputed for 3 times, if he win that, what do you rank him all time?
Yeah, I can't, man. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I can't sit back and these are hypotheticals. If he move up, if he get that fight, I mean, everything I have to line up right for that to happen. And Crawford would have to actually win these fights. So, bro, I can't be putting these fantasies in my head that just ain't reality. You know, I'm just being honest with you, bro. Like we can't even.
I got you. I really wouldn't go that. I really wouldn't go that far with it. But since I feel like 100% the Spence versus Crawford fight is gonna happen, and since Jermall is that stablemate, they already got that beef. It's already. It looks like it could possibly happen. But granted, yeah, you right. All the stars have to line up for that to happen, though.
All right. Hey, but shout out to my brother, man, calling from Arkansas, man. Salute to you, fam. Yes, sir. Salute to my brother, man. Phone lines is hot now. Phone lines is hot. Hold on, guys. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's good? It's Izal.
I can't hear you, man. I can't hear you at all, bro. What's your name?
My fault. What's good? It's Izal.
Okay, Izal. Where you calling from?
Philly.
Calling for Philly. Talk to me, fam.
You know, it's crazy. Like all these dudes and stuff. It's like cause the same way that homeboy was talking about you know, what's his name? Charlo was talking about Benavidez.
Mm-hmm.
So was Morrell. Morrell saying the same type of shit now, and he ain't quick to turn you know, to call him out.
Hey, you got to turn the volume down in the background.
Turn the volume down in the background?
Yeah, I can hear it. Yeah, it's a lot of feedback.
All right, my fault. All right, is it good now?
Yeah, I can hear it now. Go ahead.
All right. Yeah, it seemed like every time one of these dudes come up, it's supposed to be a monster, like you said, supposed to be Godzilla or whatever the fuck. They always, like, you know what I mean, whenever it's an actual live duck or live dog, you know what I mean, the contestant, they backtrack. It's like, all right, because here we go again. It's like, all right, now you want a mandatory for a belt for a dude that you know is not going to fight. You know that Canelo's not going to fight. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yeah, enough of that shit already. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, we want to see Bibble do what he's going to do at 75, fight for Turbiev and sit the fuck down. We don't care about the Canelo rematch. You know what I'm saying? And the rest of these dudes got to, like, you know, do the same. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, Canelo not going to fight you. Fight Morrell. Morrell, I mean, he wants to smoke. Fight Morrell.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Go for the WBC. Like, look, you have to be WBC. It's like, I mean, just do it. Like, you know, I'm so sick of these dudes, man. All of them. Like, so many of them. You know what I mean? And like, go ahead.
No, so I feel you. I feel you on that. And I feel exactly where you're coming from. You want to see these guys fight each other, and it just always seems like it does something. Like, you know, but go ahead.
Yeah, and it's like to you know, to elaborate on what the other brother was saying, it's like if Crawford do, I mean, I doubt it's going to happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you know, I know how them dudes get down, but if Crawford do wind up, you know, the stars align and he actually do, you know, beat Earl and get the Charlo fight, he beat undisputed in 3 divisions. It's like, man, I mean, that's a serious, you know what I mean, discussion for, yeah, I mean, you know, maybe not the GOAT, because I like, nobody can take Ray Robinson and Muhammad Ali off that to me, but I mean, he in the pantheon at that point. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you mention some dudes, you got to mention like him too if he do that in the modern, you know, in the 4-belt era. You know?
Hey man, we'll see how it
That's all I have
man.
to say.
Hey, shout out to my brother from Philly,
You
man.
know.
Salute to you, fam. Hey, bro, like I'm gonna just be honest with you guys, man. Like, I just don't have time in my mind to be entertaining fantasy matches. Like this stuff is a fantasy for me at this point, even thinking that far. I just want to see what I know that we have in our power to be able to see. Guys who are on the same promotional, there are a lot of good fights that can be made in between the middleweight division and the super middleweight division. In the light heavyweight division, we have we know in the smaller weight classes, they get it down all the time, and the women get it down all the time. So I have no complaints about that. But like the shit just frustrating to me as well. Like, come on, man, y'all, if you with the same promotional company, why are we not getting those fights? You see what I'm saying? Why are we not getting those fights? I hate bringing up Canelo name, because when you bring his name up, it just set off a whole nother firestorm. I mean, we know he does what he wants to do. We know he's the face of boxing. We know the sanctioned bodies is not making him defend his belts. We know all of this stuff. Ain't shit we can do about that. So my thing is, okay, what's the next best thing? What's the next best thing that we can do, that we can get? And some of this stuff that's the next best thing, bro, we should be getting, man, but matchmakers don't want to make the fight because they feel like this fight gonna be too tough for their fighter, and even if the two fighters want to fight each other, and it's just a whole lot of, man, just this shit is just frustrating. Like I'm not gonna lie, we've been getting some good fights so far now, so I can't complain. True. But to get over the hump for the rest of the year, man, like some of these dudes, I just don't like how they be talking and moving, dog. you know, I ain't gonna say no names. You got some fighters, they go to fights, they be drunk, they get a lot of heart when they drunk, and they be talking trash, slapping cameras out of people's hands and doing this and doing that, but they don't have that same energy for the guy who pushed you, and that's right there at the same event with you, that's on the same side of the street. You know, they don't have that energy for these guys. You see what I'm saying? It's like, bro, like, and then the other dude, he's supposed to be Sugar Ray. He's supposed to be Floyd Mayweather mixed with Sugar Ray, and you know, and he get the bag, but then he don't want to fight the other dudes and other dude in the weight division, the top guy. You know, kind of like, man, bro, the shit ain't, man. It's frustrating, dog. It's frustrating. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see no Canelo and Bivol again. You know what I mean? Like, listen, man, Canelo just needs to stay at super middleweight and defend his titles. That's what I want to see myself. You know what I mean? Okay, fight Triple G, whatever the case may be. Like, that's all I want, dog. I want to see what I grew up watching. Now, I understand that people said, oh, man, you stuck in the past. Now, you know, things ain't like that no more. Okay, that's the goddamn problem. Because the problem is these top fighters should be fighting each other. I don't give a damn who it is, where he from, who his crew is, what city he from, what country he from, what type of food he like, who his baby mama is, I don't care about none of that shit. You know what I mean? I don't care about none of that. You know what I mean? Like, they're gonna be sitting there making excuses for why we shouldn't get fired. I'm like, man, why we can't get that shit crazy to me. Shout out to Deborah Booker. Hey, okay. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Oh, you saying the membership you signed up and it didn't go through. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't know why it didn't go through. Sis, I don't know why it didn't go through. Let me see something. Yeah, you know, I just want to see the damn fights, man. Listen, bro. I'm not with that. Listen, bro. I'm not with the Oscar De La Hoya witness protection program that they got going on for Jaime Munguia. I'm not with the PBC witness protection program that Al Heyman got going on over there for their fighters. Shit, I'm not any company, any promotional company that got their fighters in protective custody. I have a problem with that, because when you put the fighters in protective custody, that means me as a boxing fan, we can't see the fight. Oscar De La Hoya got it going on with Jaime Munguia. You know, he got the Golden Boy witness protection program going on, and the PBC got their witness protection program going on over there too. I'm tired of that shit, dog. I'm just tired of it. Nah, Deborah, it went through. I want to see the fights. And people want to put up barriers. Shout out to Arlette talking to Passion for Fruit. He said Zhanibek wants all the smoke. He's another GGG. Hey, that's another thing too, though. Check this out. We already know Triple G ain't fighting. He fought the dude Murata from Japan. He fought him. We already know Triple G don't want to fight Jermall Charlo. He don't want no parts of Charlo, right? Why they ain't fought each other? I have no idea. So, I don't know if it was, Al didn't want to make if it's not a PBC fighter. I don't know what happened. I don't want to make a cross promotional fight. You made one with Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, and you made one with shit. You just let Sean Porter just go to top rank for the Crawford fight. So bro, like, I just want to see these fights, dog. And the shit do get frustrating sometimes, man. I'm dead ass serious, man. Shit do get frustrating sometimes. As boxing fans, like certain stuff that it's just too easy to make. We with the same promotional company. This dude here doing whatever the hell he want to do. He has the power to do whatever he want to do. Boxing is not forcing him to do anything. Ain't nothing we can do about that. So now what we can do, we can fight each other, right? And I don't want to fight him. He don't want to fight me. That's ridiculous, dog. Shout out to Dirty Red. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said Bivol should beat Nello at 168, then vacate the belts. Then we can see what he said. Then we can see since everyone is holding out for sentiment. You know what though? Bivol said he's not going to come down to 168. That's another thing, and I think that's a good thing. Bivol said he's not coming down to 168. So Canelo's going to have to, if you want to rematch him at 175. But see, that's holding up the division now. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm not an advocate for holding up the division, dog. I'm not an advocate for holding up the division. You see what I'm saying? I'm not saying this is what Canelo gonna do. If he rematches this dude and go to 175, then that means that the sanctioning bodies are allowing him to do this again, right? move up to 175, and he's not going to be pressured to defend his titles. And guess what? They just stripped Josh Taylor of his WBA belt. Like, you just got to keep the same energy, dog. That's all I'm saying, man. Like, bro, listen, we don't need nobody holding up the division. If you're not, listen, you can fight whoever you want to fight, but if you're not going to defend those titles, the Saints in the body's got to be consistent. That's all I'm saying, bro. Don't be, you strip Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor just had a fight. You strip Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor didn't do what he was supposed to do from a paperwork standpoint to let you guys know that he was going to defend his title against the WBA champion. Okay, that's fine. But y'all stripped him pretty quick, right? But then you won't do Canelo like that. And that's all I'm saying, dog. Like, you know, that's all I'm saying. They gotta be consistent, man. If you're a champion, you gotta defend those goddamn belts. I ain't asking. Listen, I'm not asking for the world. I'm not asking for the world. You know what I'm asking for as a fan? I'm not a manager, matchmaker, none of that shit. But all I'm asking for as a fan is this: if you are a champion, defend your titles. That's it. I'm not asking you to fight Hulk Hogan. I'm not asking you to pimp slap The Rock. I'm not asking you to jump off the Brooklyn Bridge. I'm not asking for none of that. You're a champion. Who the next guy in line to defend your titles with? That's it. That's it. That's all. I think that's any fighter. Any fighter. Listen. After Alexander Usyk fights Anthony Joshua, if he beats Anthony Joshua again, just like when Anthony Joshua had the belts, when Anthony Joshua had the belts, he defended all of his titles. He fought all of his number one contenders. He defended his titles. That's what you're supposed to do. If Alexander Usyk beats Anthony Joshua again, he need to defend those titles, fighting all of his mandatories. Usyk don't get no pass. Nobody get no damn pass. Shakur Stevenson, okay, you a unified champion. He need to defend. If he can't get undisputed, and Bob Arum said that he cares nothing about undisputed as of late to Shakur Stevenson. He said he cares nothing about that. So Shakur want to become undisputed in the junior lightweight division, and Bob ain't gonna make that happen. But one thing I will say about Top Rank, they don't protect their fighters. They do make their champions fight each other. Oscar Valdez and Shakur Stevenson had to fight each other. So they do make those fights. Ain't nobody hiding over there. Ain't nobody hiding like that. You see what I'm saying? I'm saying when the fights are within the company. That's what I mean. Now, is he making cross-promotional fights? Nah, he ain't doing that. But I'm saying when you have champions on the same side of the street, those fights should be easy to be made. That's all I'm saying, dog. That's all I'm saying. Ain't nobody get no goddamn pass, dog. I want to see everybody fight each other. You a goddamn champion, defend the goddamn belts. That's it. That's it. Or just tell me, dog, you know what, man? We playing a different game. Certain fighters can do certain things. We have certain rules for certain fighters. If you have certain rules for certain fighters, just come on out and say that. Just come on out and say that. You see what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, dog. Just come on out and say that. Carl Burton, he said, the PBC knows Jermall is the shit and know that Jermall ain't. He said, but they have to keep up the gimmick for Jermall. Hey, you listen, man, like, this, the crazy part about the Jermall Charlo situation is this. Let's see, Jermall has, I wonder how many options. Well, you know what? He can't fight. If he decides to stay in the middleweight division, he's going to fight, what's the new name, Suzuki? Suzuki? What's his name? What's his name? Sulecki. He's going to fight Sulecki. After Sulecki, he has Jermall can fight Adames. He can fight Carlos Adames. That's a PBC fighter. Carlos Adames, he can fight him. So he can be booked the rest of this year. Fight Sulecki, and then but Jermall Charlo's only fighting once a year. So there's a good chance once he fights Sulecki, we probably won't see him again until next year. Because the last time he had a fight was last year when he fought Juan Montiel last summer. So, shit, he's not even fighting enough. So, damn, I think they probably really is holding out for Canelo. Damn. They might really be holding out for real, man. Like, damn, that's crazy. Maximus Davis, he said Canelo, he said Benavidez ain't no killer fighter. Who was the guy that you want to see, Maximus? Who is the guy that you want to see Benavidez fight next? Which killers that you want to see him fight next? G, what you say, fam? You say, well, coach, you know your shit. I don't know why they even argue with you. I mean, no, everybody's in right to their opinion. You know, nothing wrong with that. But I'm just telling you, like, I look at it very simple. It ain't hard for me. I don't need to know calculus, you know, trigonometry. You know, I don't need to know any of those things to figure this out. You know, put together certain mathematical and scientific equations as it relates to certain things. I don't need to do any of that. It's simple. You're a champion. This guy's a #1 contender. They need to fight each other. Oh, you got 3 belts? Okay. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Welcome to the fight game, partner. When you're a unified champion or undisputed champion, guess what? There's a bullseye on your head. All these other guys and all these other guys that's it with these sanctioned bodies, they want a shot at the title. Fight them. That's it. That's what Marvin Hagler did. Hagler said, you know what, man, I'm staying right here in the middleweight division. I'm fighting every goddamn body who want the smoke. I ain't moving up. I ain't moving down. I'm going to stay right here. If you want me, come get me right here. He didn't say, well, I don't want to fight that dude there right there, man. Like, he didn't do that. And like the middleweight division is a historic division, dog. It's a historic division, dog. Historic division. Hey, man, let's get the likes of the over 300, man. We got over 300 people in here, man, and less than 300 likes. We need 23 more likes to get in order to get it up. That's all I'm saying. Once a year, man. Once a year, dog. Rude boy say, he say, coach, when you fight a killer like Monty, shout out to Mark Nash. Mark Nash is in the building. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Who is the, listen, I get it. And when I ask, okay, who is the killer you want to see him fight? It's crickets, dog. It's crickets. It's crickets. That's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying. We know what Jermall Charlo about. And then Caleb Plant. Okay, what Caleb Plant gonna do? Well, we know he ain't really got no fans like that, but he might have something. Now, what Caleb Plant gonna do? All right, Sweet Hands. What Sweet Hands gonna do in the super middleweight division? You got guys who signed to the same promotional company and they bobbing and weaving, shucking and jiving. You know, and then you have certain fans, you will argue for these guys. How you gonna argue for these guys? These guys don't even want to, come on, man. Like, that shit doesn't even make no sense for me, dog. Like, y'all, like, they seem like they cool with the witness protection program. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hello. Yeah, what's up, Cole? This is Derek from Florida.
Derek from Florida, talk to me.
Yeah, man, I understand you come from, as boxing fans, man, it does kind of get frustrated because we do want to see some good fights. Yeah. It don't got to be every big fight, you feel me? But some good fights, like the Pitbull versus Ryan, everybody want to see that, but that shit canceled. You feel me? Yeah. Charlo versus Munguia or David, like, you just trying to see some good fight, but it is crazy. Like, this is not how it used to be, though. But, man, these fighters got to step up the plate, man, try to push for it.
Man, you got Jaime Munguia. He ducking every goddamn body. Jaime Munguia, he pulled out the Jermall Charlo fight. He turned down the fight. It was supposed to be Jaime Munguia versus Zhanibek yesterday. That's who Zhanibek was supposed to be fighting. Jaime Munguia was the #1 guy. They were supposed to fight each other to become the new interim WBO champion. Jaime Munguia pulled out of that.
No, well, he did say he wanted to fight Charlo with Jermall Charlo. I think he did want that, though. That wasn't his part. That wasn't his fault.
Yeah, I mean, what I'm saying is, okay.
He did want that. I think Oscar didn't.
Listen, Jaime Munguia's team don't believe in him. I think that's obvious. His team don't believe in him. How you don't believe in the guy? This dude got 39 fights, 39, he got 39 fights, 30 knockouts. How you don't believe in someone with 30 knockouts?
Yeah, he do got 30 knockouts. I think he got 30 knockouts, bro.
Come on, man. Crazy. Hey, shout out to Derek, man.
And one more take. Coach. One more take on the Tank versus Rolly. I think my predictions, I think Tank gonna go out there and he gonna get a job done. This fight gonna be like Floyd versus a Tour Gotti. He gonna go out there and dominate, my opinion.
Yeah, for sure, man. Shout out to Derek, man.
All right.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you get what I'm saying, though? I'm like, man, come on, man. He said, Coach, why are these new fans are scared to lose that old? Bro, like, bro, it don't even make no damn sense, dog. You know, and it's like, okay, you know, I was hearing a whole lot about Jaime Munguia. Jaime. Yeah. Jaime. This motherfucker, he ducking more fights than Ryan Garcia. Come on, man. Man got 39 wins. This man 39. He's a knockout artist, baby. Come on, man. Caller, what's the name? Where you calling from?
This is Tracy. I'm calling from B-More.
Trey calling from B-More. Talk to me, fam.
Man, I appreciate your show, man. And the haters only hating because you're doing the right thing. And the other thing, there's so much politics in boxing. And back in the day, fighters fought. How do you feel about social media helps boxing so much, but it also hurts? Because these people get on, these fighters get on camera and they just become somebody that they're not. They talk so much, but they won't fight, just like you said.
Man, I'm looking at this dude, man. This man 39-0 with 31 knockouts. Bruh.
It's just, boxing is one of the greatest sports that we have, but it's really become like a playground. It's sad, like,
bro,
you didn't want to know. They got all these fights. You got to go through all these fights just to fight a good fight, to get to a good fight. It's ridiculous.
Look, who was Jermall?
I just want your...
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
I want your opinion on the about the media helping and hurting.
About the media?
Yeah, like social media, how it helps and how it hurts. Like, these guys talk so much.
This is the thing, right? Social media is good for building a fighter's profile. It's a way that you can have a direct connection to the consumer, meaning the buying public, the ones who are going to pay for the ticket to see the fights and stuff like that. The only thing is on social media, when you start putting it out there like that, saying you some kind of killer and you do this and do that, people look at you. People look at how you moving from that point forward. And it's like, damn, I hear what you saying, dog. You got a whole wave of fans. Bro, like literally, I had a guy tell me that, and I had the receipt. This week, I had a guy tell me that Jermall Charlo should not fight David Benavidez because David Benavidez is too big for him. And I say, wait a minute. If David Benavidez is too big for Jermall Charlo, how in the hell he's not too big for Canelo? Canelo is smaller than Jermall Charlo. Canelo is 5'8". So you want to see Canelo fight David Benavidez. You don't feel that he's too small for Canelo is too small for David Benavidez, but yet in the same breath, you saying that a bigger Charlo, I think he's 6'1", he walk around weight 200 pounds. He's too small for David Benavidez. Like that shit baffled the hell out of me, dog. It just baffled the hell out of me.
As Roy Jones used to say, that song, they must have forgot. They must have forgot how big them dudes was Mike Tyson was fighting.
Man, listen, man.
He was fighting gigantic guys, knocking them out.
And this, I'm gonna let you go, man. But hey, salute to you, my brother. Salute to you for calling in for B-More.
I appreciate your show, man. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah,
have a blessed day.
B-More in the house, man. Yeah, man. Shout out to B-More. Bro, look at this. I want y'all to look at this. Let's look at this. Jaime. He's, Jaime. Bro, listen. Let's look at this shit. Let's look at this. Let's look at this. And I heard he fighting. And I heard he fighting a tomato can now.
But this bum is taking the easy matches, fighting other bums.
This man is 39-0, 25 years old, 6 feet tall. Tijuana, Baja, Mexico, right? This man has 31 knockouts. They don't have him here. He got 31 knockouts. 31. Come on, man. There's no way in the hell he shouldn't have taken Oscar De La Hoya. And we're gonna put this on Oscar De La Hoya because Oscar De La Hoya did say that, hey man, we want to make sure we have our network involved, the zone. So I'm not putting that on Jaime Munguia for the Jermall Charlo fight not happening. But the fact of the matter is, you ain't fight him, right? You ain't fight him. I didn't hear no fuss. I didn't hear no screaming. I didn't hear no, man, goddamn, man, my promoter tripping, man. I want that Jermall Charlo fight. I didn't hear none of that from Jaime Munguia. Then you become, all right, you've been mandated by the WBO to fight Zhanibek for the WBO interim title. Oscar De La Hoya didn't pull you out of that fight. So who you want to fight? Who you want to fight now? You see what I'm saying? You pulling out a Jermall Charlo fight. And I don't know why, and then you're pulling out a Zhanibek. So who you want to fight? Oscar De La Hoya, this question for you. Who you want Jaime Munguia to fight? The boy got 39 wins, 31 knockouts. Unless you telling me he been fighting tomato cans.
But this ball been taking the easy matches, fighting other balls.
Is that what you telling me, De La Hoya? Is you telling me, yeah, he got 39 wins, 31 knockouts, but you need to look back, who has he been knocking out? Because who you fight matters. Are you saying that this guy has a padded record? Does he have a padded record? Come on, man. No, man, let's get, bro, I'm telling you, bro. That is the PBC, no, not PBC, sorry about that. That's the Golden Boy Witness Protection Program. He's 25 years old. If he ain't ready now, he ain't gonna be ready. Bruh, you 39-0, 31 knockouts. If he ain't ready now, he ain't gonna be ready. Come on, man. We got to keep that same energy, dog. You can't sit back and say, okay, Jermall Charlo ain't fighting nobody. We can't have that strong energy for him, but then just completely ignore Jaime Munguia. Okay, well, goddamn, who Jaime Munguia fight? Why De La Hoya keep pulling this dude out of fights? Hell, we already know what Ryan Garcia did last year. He pulled out of 3 fights. Come on, man. Like, make it make sense to me, dog. Make it make sense to me. Make it make sense to me. Shout out to Mark Nash, my brother. He said Oscar wants Jaime to get to 50-0. Hey, look at man. Hey,
we must internalize the flatulation of the matter by transmitting the effervescence of the Indonesian proximity in order to further segregate, to preclude on the issue of world domination would only circumcise the revelation that reflects the aphrodisiac symptoms which now perpetrates the Jericho's activation.
It seemed like when we trying to get certain fights made, that's what we hear right there, what we just heard. You see, my brother, even though Jaime Munguia, he is very talented, he's a star in the middleweight division. What you have to understand is the reason why Oscar De La Hoya pulled Jaime Munguia from negotiations of the fight with Jermall Charlo was the simple fact that his 39-0 record was marinating with the circumcision of certain diameters as it relates to the perpendicular square. The 31 knockouts represents 3 and 1. When you put 3 and 1 together, that's 4. When you take 4 minus 1, that's 3. And if you put the 1 next to the 3, that's 31. Do you get what I'm saying, my brother? Oh, man, what the hell I got to do with you fighting Jermall Charlo? You see, my brother, that's the $1 million question. And you need to find the right answer in order to get that question. And that's it. But like, bro, when it comes to getting certain fights made, bro, they try to make it so damn complicated. Go to nigga-splaining, and I got to pull out a thesaurus and a dictionary. You're using all these words that's not a part of everyday conversation. I'm like, come on, man. Yeah, I ain't, man. I can't do it, dog. I can't do it, dog. I can't do it, dog. Can't do it. Can't do it. You see what I'm saying? Like, dude, like, we got to keep that same energy, dog. We got to keep that same energy. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know, as a matter of fact, let's see what this dude fighting at. We know who Jermall Charlo, he fighting Suleki. So we already know that. So, who the hell is Jaime Munguia fight next, man? Let's see what this dude fight. Man, I forgot all about him in the middleweight division. In the middleweight division, we got Jermall Charlo, Jaime Munguia, we have Zhanibek. We automatically know Jaime Munguia don't want no smoke from neither one of those guys, right? Zhanibek has 12, you know, that's my guy. Buddy McGirt trains Zhanibek. Let's see, let's see, who is this dude fighting next? Who is Jaime Munguia fighting next? Who is he fighting next? Hold on. Next fight. Jaime Munguia next fight. Let's see who he fighting next. What? He fighting a dude named who? Jaime Munguia to face Jimmy Kelly in super middleweight fight next month. Oh, he moving up to the super middleweight division? All right, hold on. Jimmy Kelly, who the hell? Okay, hold on. Hey, so here you go, right? I'm gonna let you guys see the receipts. What you say, fam? How about Zerto? Same thing. Yeah, same thing with Zerto. Now my brother Shelton Moore, he's high on Zerto. I ain't really seen that yet. My be honest with you, right? You know, they saying that everybody ducking Zerto, don't nobody want to fight Zerto and stuff like that. That's what I've been hearing. And they saying he's a Mexican monster as well. But let's see. Let's look and see. So Jaime Munguia, this is his next fight. We know who Jermall Charlo fighting next. Maul is fighting this guy. Let me pull this up. For all those who don't know. Let's go ahead and do this like this here. Right? Now, it ain't Jermall Charlo's fault that he couldn't get Jaime Munguia in the ring. So we can't blame him for that. Right? Here you go. This is Maul fighting. He fights Suleki. We see this here. Big bad Suleki. All right, cool. All right. Jaime Munguia says after a triumph from homecoming in Tijuana, Mexico in February, former world champion, undefeated Mexican superstar. I don't see the superstar. You see what I'm saying? Right now, let's stop right there. That's a word that's being overly used in the sport of boxing. Superstar. Everybody know goddamn superstar. You see what I'm saying? Where's he a superstar at? You know, let's continue. Let's stop right there. Mexican superstar Jaime Munguia will return to Anaheim's Honda Center on Saturday, June 11th, to face off against former world title challenger Jimmy Killrain Kelly, 26-2 with 10 KOs. He only got 10 KOs, so he ain't got no punching power. Of Manchester, UK. So okay. The 12-round super middleweight fight will stream live on the zone worldwide, including in Mexico. He says, I am very excited to return to Anaheim and fight in front of all of the fans against a highly qualified English rival like Kelly, said Munguia. Boy, let's stop right there. Did you just read that shit? Did you just read that? I'm happy to be back in the ring against a highly qualified rival like Kelly. Wait, where he highly qualified at? Come on, man, bro. Now, bro, this shit don't make no damn sense, bro. This shit pissing me off, bro. Like, literally, I'm getting pissed off right now. I'm dead ass serious right now. So, this is for the same people who will yell and scream and pick at Jermall Charlo, the hitman Charlo, for fighting Macy Suleki. Charlo ain't fighting nobody. This is true. Charlo ain't fighting nothing but tomato cans and bums.
But this ball been taking the easy matches, fighting other balls.
This is what people will say. This is true. Well, they'll say that in one breath, but totally miss the boat on Jaime Munguia fighting what the dude named Jimmy Kelly. Well, let's see what this dude. What does Jimmy Kelly look like? Let's see what this dude look like. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do this here, man. Let's see what this dude look like. And then he said, I'm happy to be back. I bet you is happy to be back. I bet you, I know you're happy to be back. Shit. I know you're happy to be back. Yeah, I bet you will. Shit. I'll be happy too. You pulling out a fight to fight Jermall Charlo to fight this dude. Let me see. What is this dude? He 20. Okay, they say he 21, 22-2. Jimmy Kelly. The Iris. Oh, is this him right here? Nah, this ain't him. Damn, I can't even pull this dude up on BoxRec. Okay, hold on. Well, Jimmy Kelly. Who the hell is Jimmy Kelly? Yeah, this dude ain't even on BoxRec. Let me view the profile. I want to see what he look like. Anybody know what this dude look like? I can't even find a picture of him. Anybody know what he look like? Anybody know what he look like? I can't even find a picture of the dude. What the dude look like? Tupac 13, he say Jermall fight the actor from Transporter. Who is anybody know what Jimmy Kelly look like? Halim says, coach is Jimi Hendrix. Hey, anybody know, he said, Coach, these dudes won't have that same energy for Jaime because Jaime keeps his mouth shut and Jermall always talking. But what I'm saying is, but still though, anybody know what this dude, Jimmy Kelly, look like? Anybody? Have anybody heard of Jimmy Kelly? Let me see, can I find this dude? They don't even have a picture of this dude on box. Let me see, Jimmy Kelly. Okay, let's go middleweight. Pro boxer. Let's do that. Let's see. Active, let's see. Jimmy Kelly. I'm finding Jimmy Kelly's. Damn, this dude, they showing me dudes from 1920s and 30s. Boy, that's a million Jimmy Kellys. There gotta be a way I can find. Let's go to box rate. Shit, let's go to box rate. Not box rate. Let's go to Google. Shit. This man fighting Jimmy Kelly. So anyway, hold on. Do they have a picture of him here? They don't even have a picture of this dude, bro. Hold on. Okay, maybe I can find it here. Hold on. Maybe I can find it here. Let's continue reading. Jaime Munguia said, he says, I'm very excited to return to Anaheim in front of all of the fans against a highly qualified English rival like Kelly, said Munguia. It won't be an easy night. He said, but we are preparing very hard. Man, boy, it's going to be a very easy night. It won't be an easy night. It won't be an easy night. Boy, this shit going to be a real easy night. What are you talking about? He say, it won't be an easy night, but we're prepared very hard. This new edition of Mexico versus England will be very exciting for all of the fight fans. I am convinced that I will pass the test and be on my way to a world title soon. Now check this out. You are convinced that you will be victorious. Guess what? I'm convinced that you will be victorious too. True. And then you said that we got a call from Mexico coming in. Then you said that I will be on my way to a world title soon. You had an opportunity to fight for a world title when you when Oscar De La Hoya turned down the deal for you to fight Jermall Charlo for the belt. Call it, what's your name? Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Mexicali, Mexico.
Hey, turn the volume down in the background.
Okay, sure. There you go.
All right,
okay.
What's your name? What's your name?
My name is Marco. I'm calling from Mexicali, Mexico. Jimmy Kelly, the last fight he fought was with a 28 and 26 KO. I'm beating from Kazakhstan. That was his last fight. I know nobody knows Kelly, but that was his last fight, so that's all I can say. I don't like that Munguia lets his team do his decisions, because I know that Munguia, because Espinosa said that Munguia signed the contract, but it was his team, Danza, that they didn't want to fight because they want some, part of the pay-per-view or whatever. That's all I can say. But Kelly fought a 28 and 26 KO unbeaten fighter. That was his last fight from Kazakhstan. So that's all I can say.
All right. I mean, shout out to Marco calling from Mexicali, Mexico, man.
True. All
Salute
right.
to you, fam. Salute to you, my brother. Yeah, I'm just saying, bro. They ain't got a picture. So hold on, y'all. Okay, what the dude record is again? He 26-2. It say he 20. Oh, Jimmy killed. Matter of fact, let's do this. I know what I'm gonna do. Jimmy kill Rain. Okay, let's do this. Kill Rain, right? Okay, kill Rain. Gotta have some kind of picture of this dude out here. Shit. Gotta be something out here, right? Okay, got his box right here. All right, there we go. Oh, here we go. Now this is who Jaime Munguia fight. Here we go. Jimmy Kill Rain. 28 bouts. Age 29. 6 feet tall. Okay, all right. All right, he's from the UK. Okay. Kill Rain. He beat a guy. This guy here was 28-0 when he beat him. Okay. Cannot Islam. He beat this guy in a majority decision. Then he fought Harry Matthews. Okay, Harry Matthews. Hold on. I want y'all to look at this now. I'm finna show y'all the flim flam. See, when you go to looking at these fighters, you got to look at it for what it is, right? I'm finna show y'all the flim flam. All right, let's see. Kill Rain. Big dog on Kill Rain. Let's see. All right. 6 rounders, 4 rounders, 8 rounders, 6 rounders. Okay, that was a 10 rounder right there. 10 rounder right there. Oh, that was a 10 rounder right there. Okay, that was a 12 rounder right there. He lost to Liam Smith on TKO. Let's see. He fought Liam Smith. All right, okay. Did he fight Sulecki? I wonder, did he fight Sulecki? Did he fight? Dennis Hogan. He fought Big Bad Dennis Hogan. That's the same dude that Jermall Charlo fought. Okay, he fought Big Bad Dennis Hogan. And let's see. All right. Let's see. Okay, well, hey man, this is what it is, man. He fought Liam Smith. Okay, Dennis Hogan and Liam Smith. All right, okay. All right. So here you go, right. So this it right here. This it right here. This it right here. What did they say, fam? He say 13 and 111 losses. Who had 13 and 111? I missed something. Let's see. 13 and 111 losses. What that say? Oh, this dude right here was 11 and 57. He fought a dude that was had 11 wins and 57 losses. He fought another dude that had 16 wins and 49 losses. Man, this man's fighting bombs, man.
But this bum been taking the easy matches, fighting other bums.
Man, come on, dog. This dude here, 13 and 145. 13 and 145. Come on, dog. This dude here, 3 and 10. This dude here, 3 and 9. This dude, 5 and 23. Man, he talking about something. I feel very confident. Yeah, I feel confident too. Yeah. He said, well, here you go. He said, I'm very excited to return. Okay, we read that. He said, as a child, I dreamt of fighting in America. That dream came true when I beat undefeated Kanat Islam. This is what Jimmy Kelly said. Kanat Islam. He said Munguia is the #1 guy at 160 pounds. To be the best, you need to beat the top fighters in the world. June 11th can't come quick enough. Munguia is in for the fight of his life. Y'all see this shit, right? Y'all see this shit, right? Look at this shit here. This guy, so Munguia's in the fight of his life. The pride of Tijuana, Munguia is ranked as one of the top middleweights in the world by all sanctioning organizations. After a spectacular victory against King Gabe Rosado in in November 2021. Gabe Rosado now. Gabe Rosado, how many losses Gabe Rosado got? I like Gabe, but the man got about 25 losses. Gabe Rosado got probably just as many losses as he has wins. But anyways, let's continue. Phone lines is open, man. The guys who keep calling having trouble getting in there. So King Gabe Rosado in 2001, right? In a knockout victory against Demetrius Big Meat Ballard during his homecoming in February 2022. Munguia is on a mission to prove that he's the best in the division and elevate his record to 40. He's on a mission to prove that he's the best in the division. How? Somebody please help me. Help me with this. How we gonna talk trash about Jermall Charlo and just totally ignore Jaime Munguia? Make it make sense to me. This man had the nerve to say that he's looking forward to a spectacular victory against this guy. And guess what? I bet you will. He said Munguia is on a mission to prove he's the best in the division and elevate his record to 40-0.
But this bum been taking the easy matches. Fighting other bums.
True.
But this bum been taking the easy matches. Fighting other bums.
Oh, boy, this shit is just too much. This is too much, dog. We got to keep that same energy, dog. We got to keep that same energy, dog. We got to keep that same energy, dog. He said, a former world champion in the junior middleweight division, Munguia has successfully defended his titles and record against challengers. After defending his world title 5 times against fighters like Liam Beefy Smith, Brendan Bad Boy Cook, Takeshi Inoue, Dennis Hogan, and Patrick Olate, Munguia will be ready to defend his record when he faces Kelly. Undefeated since 2019, Kelly stunned the boxing world last time out by beating Islam via a majority decision. In February, ranked number 4 in the middleweight division in the UK. Oscar De La Hoya need to cut this shit out, boy. Oscar De La Hoya need to cut this out. Bro, look at this, dog. Bro, come on, man. Look here, man. And let's go over here. Hold on. So we see what Jaime Munguia got going on. And then we come over here. to the Hitman. We come over here to the Hitman. Oh my God, bro. This is just too much. Oh, bro, I can't. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yes, Coach. How you doing? It's Sawab from London. How you doing?
Sawab, talk to me, fam. Sawab, talk to me, my brother.
What's going on? Munguia is a clown. He hasn't fought anyone. De La Hoya is a cokehead. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. Simple as. He's been wrapped around these undefeated records these people have don't mean shit if you don't face anyone good. He's a good fighter. He's a very good fighter. He beat Liam Beefy Smith at 154, but he hasn't done shit at 160. So come on, man. Come on. Be sensible. He had a chance to fight Charlo. He had a fucking chance to fight for the WBC belt, but he didn't take it. Why? Because of Oscar De La Hoya. The world doesn't give a shit about you yet. You're nothing.
Hey, man.
You know what I mean? He's nothing. The zone don't give a shit about you. You're not a draw. Just because you're Mexican don't make you Canela.
Oh, bro.
Anyway, Coach, how you doing?
Hey, so shout out to you, man. Hey, man, listen, man. I'm sitting there looking at this shit, breaking it down. I'm like, wait a minute. This, I ain't the smartest guy in the world, but this shit looking kind of crazy. Wait a minute. I'm seeing a pattern here. I'm seeing a pattern. This is what I'm seeing. You listen. You can't defecate on my plate and tell me it's meatloaf. Come on, man. That's all.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. This new generation of boxers, they need to step up. And this is why I rate Devin Haney. He's not doing anything special, but he's doing what his generation fighters are not doing. Do you understand what I'm saying, Coach?
Yeah, absolutely.
They're not going into having 50-50 fights. They're not having any fights that, the whole world and everyone's against him. He knows he probably has 10%, maybe not even 10, 5% chance. If everything is against him, he's going into a next man's country without his dad, without his proper trainer. So you got to respect him. He has balls, and I hope he wins. This is one main thing I want him to win. So he can show these clowns, this new generation, that you need to fight. Like, look at the great fight we had yesterday. Craig Richards versus Buatsi. Amazing fight, coach. That's what I wanted to say.
So what, man? Hey, thank you, brother, man. You're right. We had some good fights yesterday, man. I really appreciate that, fam, man. But hey, I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this, man, because I'm finna look at Jermall Charlo right now, and I'm seeing a pattern right here. But salute to Sawab Boxing, man. Y'all please check my brother out, man. Please check him out, man. Y'all go check Sawab out, man, online and on YouTube. Please subscribe to this channel. Bruh.
Hey, Leroy.
He ain't go right. What do you say? Cocaine a hell of a drug, huh?
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Man, shout out to Mr. Nice.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Oh, he said Oscar down bad. He want that old Nello thing back. At least Ortiz fought Mean Machine. Yeah. At least Ortiz fought Mean Machine. I will say that. He said Munguia fighting vending machines. It's a damn shame, bro. Like, we got to keep that same energy, dog. If we going to say Jermall Charlo ain't fighting nobody, clearly you got to see that Jaime Munguia ain't fighting nobody. It's like, bro, they eating from the same plate. Come on, man. And then you see what they're doing. They're selling his record. He's going to be 40-0. Yeah, but who you fought matters. Like when you tell me a fighter is, bro, this is the problem that I have. I don't want to keep elaborating on this, but the problem I have is this. You're selling me this guy's record. He's a knockout artist. You know, he's 30, he's 39-0. He's 39-0 with 31 knockouts. He's known for knocking people out. This is what he does. But I'm like, yeah, who is he knocking out though? If he fighting what the dude name, Jimmy the Rain Man, or what's his name? Sweet Rain, or Rainwater, whatever his name is. I forgot the dude's name already. Jimmy the Rain Man, Kelly. Come on, man. That matters. Damn.
Come fucking with me, you gonna get knocked the fuck out. I'm a knockout artist, baby.
Yeah, I feel very confident. Remember, I told you about these matchmakers. I feel very confident that I'm gonna be 40-0. I bet you do. Shit. I bet you do feel confident. True. Shit, I feel confident too. You gonna get shit. You feel me? And then over here comes this ain't making no sense, dog. Like, bro, like this shit ain't making no sense, dog. This is shit I be talking about. Now, let's do this now.
Put some respect on my name.
It ain't Jermall Charlo fault that Jaime Munguia got out of the fight. It ain't Jermall Charlo fault. So we got to preface that, right? It said, but Jermall Charlo will be defending his WBC middleweight title against Macy Sulecki on June the 18th in Houston. Charlo has opened up as a massive minus 1,400 betting favorite to retain his belt. I bet he is. Sulecki was only Team Charlo's third choice as fights against Canelo and Jaime Munguia did not materialize. The WBC middleweight champion Jermall Charlo has been tagged as a heavy betting favorite against Macy Sulecki in a voluntary title defense in Houston. Now, the only issue I have with this is why Jermall Charlo didn't fight the #1 contender in Carlos Adames. He could have fought the #1 guy, Carlos Adames. He skipped over him. They could have, and Al him and them didn't want him. I wonder why they picked Sulecki versus taking on Carlos Adames. He's the #1 guy, and it's a PBC fighter. You see what I'm saying? So that's the man, this shit here, man. But I tell you what, listen, Sulecki is a better fight than who Jaime Munguia fight. I'll say that because Sulecki been in the ring. Sulecki fought. He only got 2 losses. He lost to Daniel Jacobs, and he lost to Daniel Jacobs, and he lost to Demetrius Andrade. So that Sulecki fight is a tougher fight than Jaime Munguia fighting what the dude name Machine Gun Kelly or Jimmy. Damn, what the hell? I keep forgetting the dude name. Who the hell he fighting again? Damn, I keep forgetting the dude name. James, his real name James Kelly. And you see how intimidating he look. That's who he fighting. Shout out the right side. Hey, put up that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, Cole, this is a damn shame. Macaulay had 145 L's with Kelly Photo. That dude has 224 L's. Why they do that at? Bro, I'm like, what the hell is this? Arlette, you feel me? Like, Arlette, this don't make no sense. Like, look at this. Hold on. Arlette, come on. Like, come on now. Let's do this. Let's do this. What the dude name? What the dude name is again? Sulecki is Sulecki got the tougher record. Sulecki is the toughest of the two, though. I'm not gonna lie now, sis. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta keep it all the way live. Sulecki is the guy. You know what I mean? Sulecki. Okay, I'm trying to type him in. I want to give you guys AC Sulecki. Okay. All right. His nickname is Strict Zoo. Yeah, he's from Poland. Strict Zoo. All right, so he do look kind of gangster right here now. If you look at his box rec, hey Arlette, if you look at his box rec now, he do look kind of gangster though. He look kind of gangster versus who looked the toughest. Now he look kind of gangster now. You know, he look a little bit more gangster. You feel me? Lewkowicz now, shit, my bullshit, shit. Hey, Lewkowicz might put them shoot. Lewkowicz might you know what I mean? So this who Jaime fighting, and this who Jermall fighting. All right, there we go, man. That's pretty much what it is. That's pretty much what it is, man. He said, Coach, he's a journeyman. Yeah. Look like he's still on his journey too. All that say Machine Gun Kelly. Oh man, bro, I'm telling you, bro. Listen, all bullshit aside, doggone I kind of like Lewkowicz, bro. Hey, Jermall Charlo might have his hands full with Lewkowicz. Now, this dude right here, Machine Gun Kelly, Jaime Munguia knocking this dude out. Machine Gun, what's his name? What they call him? Machine Gun or Rain Man? Let me see what they call him again. The Rain Man. He a former world title challenger and a former holder of the WBO Intercontinental Super Welterweight title. Oh, okay. So he held the Intercontinental. As a matter of fact, let's look at him. Let's see all the belts he held. Okay, so he was a champion before. He was a champion. Shit, he probably got the same kind of belts. Hey, listen. Remember I told you guys how they be trying to fool you with these, with this guy, he fought this and he fought that and he don't have belts. Now I'm finna pivot over a little bit to the heavyweight division. Remember they was hyping up King Kong Ortiz. Now I know I'm gonna make a lot of you dudes mad, but y'all was hyping this dude up, King Kong Ortiz. Now we know Ortiz about 56 years old. Now I like Ortiz, I like King Kong, but they were hyping him up. And when they kept saying he was the boogeyman, didn't nobody want to fight him. And I said, okay, well, goddamn him. I come to find out that was propaganda. So when I looked up, what is it, Luis King Kong Ortiz. I looked him up. Resumes matter. Like who you fought matters. Dog. When I go to looking at that stuff, all right. They say he was born March 1979. Boy, hush. No, that man wasn't born on goddamn 1979. Let's see. We already know that. We know that's some bullshit. Let's see. I be looking at, okay, they said this dude was the boogeyman, right? They said he was the boogeyman. That's what they said, right? So it was on me, when you tell me somebody a killer, I want to look at, when I broke this shit down, Ortiz, I said, okay, they say he the boogeyman. Goddamn, ain't don't nobody want to fight him. And then I go down and I said, okay, let me go ahead and go down here and look at his record and shit. Now, when I look at it, King Kong Ortiz has held more titles than any heavyweight in the division. I think he had like 6 belts. King Kong Ortiz was a unified heavyweight champion. And you can see right here. See, you gotta look at these dudes. You gotta look at these dudes. Don't look at how many fights they had and stuff. Look at these dudes' resumes and say, okay, who the hell this dude been fighting? And you gotta break this stuff down and look at it from an analytical standpoint, so that you can understand the situation from get a bird's eye view of the situation. In order to understand, you gotta have a foundation, which is the understanding of the situation as it relates to a fighter's record. So let's move on. Now, when I break this down, I say, okay, he was a champion here. He won the WBC FE Carbox heavyweight title. Lady Shan called this the featherweight belt. So we're gonna say this is a featherweight belt. So he won the WBC FE Carbox title, the featherweight belt, heavyweight title, right? King Kong, the boogeyman of the division, right? And then the boogeyman, he defended his title, the WBC featherweight belt, FE Carbox title, and he picked up the WBA Fidelity title. That's the featherweight right there, the Fidelity title. So he became a unified champion right there. And then when you move up, a little bit more, you see that he also won 2 more belts. He won the vacant WBC Latino and WBO Latino heavyweight titles. So he had 4 belts right there, unified champion. This King Kong Ortiz, the guy who they said was the boogeyman. When I go to looking at this shit, I'm like, man, this dude got a whole bunch of, brother, he ain't even got rigid belts. This man got featherweight belts. And then we go up here, he picked up another belt. He won the vacant interim heavyweight title, the WBA interim title. Now that was a good belt because that belt made him in line to fight for the WBA Super, right? or regular, whatever, one of them, right? And then he picked up the vacant WBA interim heavyweight title. So he won the vacant right there. He won the vacant WBA interim title, and then he retained the WBA title, and then he won the vacant WBA continental heavyweight title. So he had 6 belts at one time. And when the boogeyman of the division, when he fought Deontay Wilder, those 6 belts was on the line. He had 6 belts. You got to really look at these dudes' records, dog. That's all I'm saying. Like, when you peel back the layer and be like, okay, yeah, he got 39 fights, 31 knockouts, but who is he knocking out? If he fighting Hobo Sam, Shorty Big Nuts, Poke Chop Willie, SpongeBob, if he fighting Papa Smurf, if he fighting those guys, I'm like, damn, like, that tell me everything I need to know, dog. Who you fight matters. The competition who you fight matters, dog. That's with any fighter. Because how you going to get better as a fighter if you fighting Poke Chop Willies, Hobo Sams, Shorty Big... No, I ain't going to say my dog Shorty. My dog Shorty Big Nuts, he got some hands. Shorty Big Nuts got some hands. He's a little bit older now, but he can still throw. He can still throw them now. So we ain't going to talk about Shorty Big Nuts. But you get what I'm saying, though. You fighting all these, hog head cheese, and you ain't fighting nobody. You telling me you got a monster record, but you ain't fought monster competition. And then the competition that you can fight, like the Jaime Munguia, you can fight Jermall Charlo. Your team won't even allow you to fight a champion. If that ain't protective custody, I don't know what is. Come on, man. Shit. Hey, he might well fight me. Hey, you know what? Hey, he might well fight me next then. 48-year-old, he might well fight me next then. Shit. Might as well. You feel me? I put my titles up on the line. I'm undisputed on YouTube. I got my titles up. I got the WBC title in TikTok. I knocked out one of the Island boys. Knocked them out last night. Shit. So I'm finna go to Instagram. Finna take on. It's gonna be hard to take on Ryan Garcia because he is the Instagram. He is undisputed on Instagram. Gonna be kind of hard. But I'm coming at him, and then I'm gonna go to Facebook. Then finish off at Twitter. So I might well put my belts up then. Shit. He got Intercontinental and WBA. Fidelity belt. Man, come on, man. What the hell is it? I ain't never even heard of that goddamn belt. Never heard of it. You see what I'm saying? Let's give everybody a round of applause, man. Shit right here, man, bro. Well, these dudes right here, man. Bro, y'all got a dog. Y'all, they talking about he was born in 1979. Boy, hush. I was born in 74. Goddamn well Ortiz older than me. Shit, I mean, that man ain't no goddamn 79. Boy, hush, man. That dude is OJ Jew-Man style, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Shout out to Honorable Kessie, man. Shout out to Honorable Kessie. Shout out to Dragon Leg. Shout out to the Frank the Tank. As a matter of fact, man, let's do this here, man.
That's wrong,
You're begging me not to leave you, and I refuse to let you go.
Shout out to Big Hulk. Shout out to Jason Dockery. Shout out to William Sargentson. Shout out to Frank Forbes. Shout out to Knockdown 305, Dade County's finest. Shout out to the Queen Lady Shan. Shout out to Flex BX. Shout out to Daniel Rios. Shout out to Jesus Luna. Shout out to Manny G. Shout out to Boxing Fan 101. Shout out to Eric Pack. Shout out to Juan Corrillo. Shout out to Bernard Burton. Shout out to Major Key Boxing. Shout out to Candy Slim. Shout out to Mark Nash, who was here as well. Shout out to Low Key Serious. Shout out to Tony Boswell. Shout out to Havard Soto. Shout out to Ronald Finkley. Shout out to Drummond for Life. Shout out to Jester Fan. Shout out to W Right Side. Shout out to the Queen Deborah Booker. Shout out to Manny Dociento Inueve. Shout out to Big Daddy, Adrian Big Daddy. Shout out to Mike from Boston. Shout out to Buster Ken Man Cassidy. Shout out to Troy Graham. Shout out to AB Sound. Shout out to Kathy W. Shout out to Dean West. Shout out to Jim 82. Shout out to Tool Matador. Shout out to Miguel Tartico. Shout out to the Queen Carmen Serene. Shout out to Here to There. Shout out to True Gritter 402. Shout out to Malcolm Roach from Houston, Texas. Shout out to Hell Hero Elite from Orlando. Shout out to Jay Rodriguez. Shout out to Folobon. Shout out to Philo 58. Shout out to Ron Boy Fresh from DC. What's up, Slim? Shout out to my homeboy Dantes right here in Tampa Bay with the old boy. Shout out to Chicken Relly from the West Coast. LA. Shout out to Damian Bennett from Baltimore, from B-More. Shout out to the Queen Love Green Eyes P. Shout out to Charlo from London. Shout out to Ahmed. Shout out to Thomas Jones. Shout out to the Queen Fistiana Fights. Shout out to the Queen Misfit. Put some respect on her name, too.
But this bomb is taking the easy matches. Fight another bomb.
That's for you, Jaime. Put some respect on my sister's name, man.
Put some respect on my name.
Shout out to Retro Boxing and Documentaries. Shout out to Schoolo X-Mon. Shout out to Mark Nash. Shout out to Rider of the Storm, Carl Hansen from Australia. the real Killer Cam fan. Shout out to Philly Fly. Shout out to the Queen Bless 365. Shout out to Ace Need. Shout out to Dr. Paul Evans, the good doctor. Shout out to Mr. Paz. Shout out to Arlette. Shout out to the Queen Lisa Bells. Shout out to my homeboy Smith & West. And shout out to my partner, man, Punch Perfect Boxing. Let's go ahead and give these boys who called in today a shout out. Shout out to Frankie from Phoenix. Shout out to Newton from Virginia. Shout out to Big Mike from Connecticut. Shout out to Ernest from Houston. Shout out to D from Baltimore. Shout out to that punk. Shout out to that punk. That punk from Pakistan, Abdul, you ain't gonna do nothing. Pull up. Shout out to Ben Adams. Shout out from London. Shout out to L from Mexico. Shout out to Dirty Red from Mississippi. Shout out to Boxing Profile from Cali, Killer Cali. Shout out to Rob from Fresno, California. Shout out to Dino from Arkansas. Shout out to Issa from Philly. Shout out to Derek from Florida. Shout out to Trey from B-More. Shout out to Marco from Mexicali, Mexico. Shout out to Sawab Boxing from London. Man, y'all know what it is, man. Y'all know what time it TI is. Shout out to John Doe. What up, Doe? Shout out to Wise Guy. Shout out to West Side. Throwing up the W. Shout out to Cool K Forever. Shout out to Ben Adams. What's up, fam? Shout out to I don't know how to pronounce your name, fam. Shout out to Al the Powell. Shout out to Michael Knight. Shout out to who else we have in the building, man? Shout out to Dr. DAZN. Shout out to AI. Shout out to all of my haters and detractors. You know this dude from Pakistan. I got international haters, man. It is what it is. You know me, man. Y'all know me, man. I don't give a damn. I'm going to say what's on my mind, how I want to say it. And shout out to Devin Haney for being over there in Australia. Killer Cam is waiting on you. You said you're going to put them paws on them. We're going to do this for Devin Haney. Celebration. Shout out to Misfit. Shout out to Misfit. And shout out to Bless 365. This for you, sis. Y'all know how we get it down, man. I see you guys tomorrow at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You know my motto. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace.
Man, I'm out here, bro. Let's go.